you a little about myself because we are here at the crack of dawn, and this is not a time that I usually am broadcasting, so I suspect we'll see some new people that haven't seen me before. I am an antique dealer, I'm an antique appraiser, I conduct estate sales, I do all sorts of things, appraisals related to antiques and vintage. And this morning is Labor Day morning, it is the crack of dawn. And I can't believe I'm awake, but here we are. We are at the Luke's Town and Country Flea Market in a little town called Greenville, Kentucky, actually outside of that little town. And Labor Day is one of the times of the year where they really have a lot of people here, a lot more than usual. I have a regular channel, the Antique Nomad, where I do regular pre-recorded videos, and I have done video from here before, but I haven't done it on Labor Day when there's a lot more dealers, and I haven't done it live, so hopefully the signal will hold up and we'll be able to show you some things. We are looking for antiques and vintage for resale, and good morning to any of you who are up and at it and watching this. I don't know if anyone is, but I suspect that, well, hello there. It's good to have you with us. And I suspect that we will find a crowd here for sure, and maybe a crowd of you online to follow along while we go shopping. So this is an area where I do a fair amount of business, and I travel across country, so sometimes I'm on the West Coast, sometimes I'm in Florida in the wintertime particularly, and then here in between. And so I suspect we'll run into some people that we've seen before, and of course they've been doing this all weekend, so what'll be left we don't know. But actually I'm looking around and seeing, oh, Nomad, there we go. Let's see, so that guy had a little bit of vintage we can come back to, but I like to kind of do this in an order. So for example, you know, if we start here and kind of go up and down the aisles, that way we won't miss anything. And let's see, oh, this guy has lots of little stuff, which I like.
Lots of little stuff.
Yes, little stuff is
Hi everybody in the chat, we do see you. I am going to
you may have
mostly leave it over to George, and I've got to get myself set up here to be.
Okay, and this fellow is in the antique mall I'm in, which is Twin Lakes Antique Mall. So, little plug for that. It's a great antique mall. It's by Land Between the Lakes, which is a big tourist destination.
Let me see that again.
Over in the area, and fairly close to Paducah. There are actually some big tourist attractions in this part of Kentucky. Besides Land Between the Lakes, there's also the National Quilt Museum in Paducah. For those of you who like quilts, it's a pretty amazing place.
So
let's see here. So that's a toy, which is good. I really prefer the toy ones.
Sammy's here. Oh yes,
Hey,
Sammy,
Sammy,
I know you've been there.
You're an early bird. Yes, that's right. Sammy has seen some stuff. Yeah, she came and visited. It was really cool.
Yeah,
I hope you come back.
The
Sammy.
Nomad was not eager to get out of bed this morning super early, but
yeah, but you know, now that I'm here, it's a great idea.
yeah, then he saw all these people and the cars and got excited.
Yeah, so this is these of course are called pogs because in Hawaii these were to cover the pomegranate, orange, grapefruit juice. That's why they call them pogs. But usually they were for milk, and that one's kind of cute with the obey your school police.
Oh,
I think school police meant something different than it does these days.
Ain't that college?
Okay, he's got a lot of cool.
good morning.
He's got a lot of cool vintage vehicles and then a bunch of tools and stuff.
Watch your
Here we
head
go.
there.
Yeah, I should know that. Low bridge. Oh, here we go. This license plate's a little different because this would have been for a farm vehicle. So it's got texturing in the background, and in Kentucky they would have had the names of the counties. How much are your old license plates?
25 a piece.
Yeah, they're an unusual one, aren't they?
Yeah, take all three of them, I may do it just a little better.
Okay, very good. Thank you. The era is right. Oh, this is...
What is this? Oh,
this is off a 57 Chevy Fender. They had two of these little rockets on the front end of the 57. And I've sold these before in this
Kinda
condition.
pitted.
Yeah, kind of pitted. You know, if you're doing a rat rod, though, people are starting to restore cars just to the point where they run, but they sort of look like old jalopies. And people will buy the old parts that are not in as clean shape, that kind of thing. Kind of a neat lamp. I
And
wonder if
the
that's...
fan thing there for the...
Yes, we're seeing a lot of people getting into these again because they remember them from the 60s and 70s, these fireplace screens. where it opens all out. And sometimes you see a peacock, sometimes it's a cameo.
Get it
of a
around
woman.
here, you can see it better in the light. There we go.
There we go, yeah. Yeah, these are
Michelle
duplicated.
Tate said my dad has a 57 Bel Air.
Oh, how cool. Hi, Michelle. Good to see you. Yeah, 57 Bel Air. It's funny because that was a very basic car in its time, and they weren't really that well received when they were new, but they're really a great design, and now people really respect them and like them. Oh, look at this old buggy. This is quite old. This is like late Victorian old.
Oh yeah, got a
Yeah.
good shot if you stay out of the shadow there.
Okay. Yeah, this is really neat. It's got even a little bit of suspension, so you didn't rattle the baby around so much. And you can tell by the construction that it really is an old one. You see the old links in the chain here and everything. Old carriages usually are not a really easy thing to sell, but this one's interesting enough that it might just go. And he's got an old store scale. A lot of people are just starting to open. You can see there's dew point. He's just starting to peel back the covers. So let's see what he's got in here.
Oh yeah.
I like the old
Oh, yeah.
refrigerator. I used a refrigerator like this. My friend Stephanie and I had a space in a mall in Centralia, and we did the whole thing like it was a kitchen. The whole thing was just
Good to see
kitchenware and dinnerware and that kind of thing. And we had a refrigerator with the door off and the shelves in it as a display. And people thought it was really weird until they saw us put it together, and
Now,
then
what
they
are
thought it was
these
really cool.
from?
I'm not really sure. It says-
Injectors.
It's-
Extended injector is very sharp.
It says use dry tobacco
Oh.
only, so I think this
Huh.
is to.
Cigarette roller.
Yeah, cigarette
Oh,
roller.
interesting.
Cool.
Oh, look at these. Did you see these with the?
Oh yes, very mushroomy.
These are pretty groovy.
These look like something that somebody made, and they're actually pretty well done for those.
Yeah. What do you think about
Oh,
what's
70s.
the age on those? Yeah, but they're actually ceramic or whatever. They're not plastic.
no, they're
No-
definitely something.
no damage.
Something from ceramic class in the 70s. Yeah, no, they're in decent shape.
Yeah.
And they're not a bad look. I always get a kick out of the big wall spoons because I think of that episode of Everybody Loves Raymond where he says he never liked the big wooden spoon and fork on the wall, and she says fine, and she takes them down, and they've been there so long that there's a faded image of the spoon and fork, so they can't get rid of them. Myers Rum Rock. This is kind of a neat old
I
jug.
don't know. I would get those.
Well,
Zeno is voting for these.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm more.
I'm a sucker for the mushrooms.
Yeah, oh, I like mushroom motif too. I'm not as big on the homemade stuff. Now this is neat because this is an old shake machine.
Laura Allman said she went to senior prom in the 57 Bel Air.
Oh, how fun. I went to mine in an 82 Lincoln Continental that somebody borrowed from his dad.
I went to mine in an 89, what was it? 89 Chrysler LeBaron convertible.
Ooh,
Or
that's
yeah, it was 89.
that's actually a fun car.
It was red.
Now, old farm wheels, we're in the part of the country where old farm wheels go relatively cheap, and they sell for more in other places. And I am going to be doing a show in Springfield, Ohio soon, so I might ask him about that. It looks to me like he's got a lot of stuff, and I think that we'll come back here when he's, he's just
You got
starting
to ask
let it
about those
open.
mushrooms, though.
Oh, well, okay, we can do that too.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. We are seeing you in the chat. I'm just
Yeah, I don't get to see you in the chat.
George
so-
doesn't get to see, but we know you're here and we're live and having fun.
Yeah. Nice little size on that old wood stove with the
Oh.
nickel plating.
That there.
Yeah, this one right here. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's neat. Pardon me. How much are the wood spoke wheels over there?
$200.
200. Okay, yeah, they're
100
nice.
piece. We're
Yeah.
off of Model A.
Oh, they're a Model A. Okay.
Oh, hey.
I figured they were a car thing.
Check that out.
Here, I'll tell you what. Let me get one end for you. I know what it's like when they're all wet.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey,
Oh yes.
George is
I've seen this one before.
like that with the flamingo. Look at
the
this.
flamingo is what makes it. It's like a Rocco. wood
Yeah,
or
this is
something.
this is pink. And,
That's neat as shit.
Yeah, I like it too, actually.
so what year or when is
I'm
it?
trying to
Arrow.
Good
Arrow-
shape too.
Aeroplastics.
Doesn't say, but you can probably.
1970-ish.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's kind of nifty.
Cameras is good.
Oh, that's a neat camera.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so it's got, okay, wait a second. So it's got a flash attachment.
And here's what it's on.
It's for filming slides. Is it for taking pictures of slides or something? Or
I don't know. I guess you're right. Probably. I thought
Oh,
about that too.
so you can take a slide and turn it into a picture, I guess.
Something like
Yeah,
that. It
that's
is interesting.
really
Now, here's
different.
your hammer, man.
Oh yeah, the old Bell and Howell 8mm. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Huh, so that just sits on there like that. That is something different.
Cloudy, dull shade, hazy, bright sun. Yeah, that's neat. Look at that.
Yeah,
that,
I have not
that,
seen this one before.
I had these. I never saw one like it.
Yeah, that's
that-
really cool.
The dial on
Oh,
that's
block
nice with the,
camera.
How much is the
I'll take 35.
oddball
You wanna
camera?
put that in
35
the
for it.
case for
35.
me?
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Let
I'm
me.
holding the
Okay. Sorry about
trying
that.
to do
There we go.
both things
Okay.
here.
There we are.
Oh, Sammy,
That is
which one?
neat.
You're
I never saw anything like
Sammy.
It's
You're
different to me,
You're
too,
saying
and
that
I've
they
seen a
had
lot
this
of
one
camera
right here,
stuff.
the one I just put in.
it. I got some nice cameras at home, but
Oh yeah. Well, you can only bring so much. It looks like you brought a lot.
Yeah, do you set up normally during the year or?
holidays.
Okay.
The holiday ones. Yeah. That's.
Yeah,
we're
Sammy
here,
said
yeah,
she had
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Family had. Oh, I'm talking to Sammy said she had this right here. Her
Oh,
parents
really?
had this. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's see. So that's.
What are you doing with the phone?
Oh, I'm showing George.
People- he's
George
showing
is
some people
George does
what's out here.
YouTube, and he's an appraiser and an antique dealer.
This guy here?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, really?
And so we are showing people that follow him all of the real world antique and vintage community,
Well,
and getting people involved in coming out and shopping.
Yeah, we're having
and
that is bad. I'll take $30 for
30 for this guy?
it. Yeah.
I think I might just have to have that. I'm
Oh,
gonna set
man,
that
that's a
right
good
there.
piece. That's a
It's
good
an
piece.
interesting piece. Yeah, that torpedo's
Yeah,
pretty good. Here, let me
wider,
help
good
you
car.
with this again. Oh, that's cool. There we go.
I got some cool stuff, man.
You do, actually. This is fun. It's like seeing it for
that's
the first
best
time
stuff
as we
here. I
peel
got
at
the
that.
best stuff here.
Well,
You
I've
do, and
seen
you-
you do have a lot of good
I
stuff,
do.
actually.
we come often during the
Yeah.
year, and
I don't
we
try
haven't
not to
seen
buy
you.
no junk. Now, this here
Me
is a
too.
$400 combine.
Wow, that's neat. Yeah, you don't see that very often. It's got
I've
the
only
chain.
had one other.
The chain's almost always gone on that.
Well, chain there.
Yeah, that's great. Who made that one? Is that Structo?
No. I don't know. It's from the 40s, 50s. I don't know who made it.
There we go.
But,
George is always
Am I
happy to
helping?
help a hand. Linda helping
Well, I
hand.
hope I'm helping. There we go.
yeah.
Cool.
Look at the Mattel
Oh,
That
the
is
power
shop.
shop.
Cool
That
piece
old
too.
wood
Yeah.
turning thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
that.
Yeah,
I never saw one before.
Mattel made all sorts of little
Yes.
tools that were really, actually, you could use them, but they were just like, they were for kids, but they were just like what Dad had as
Yeah.
far as they were functional.
That's definitely something you wouldn't see today.
Yeah.
The
Well, they wouldn't know what to
Cut
do.
Let
your
it-
hand off,
Yeah,
kid. You cut your
exactly.
hand off, kid. You shoot your eye out.
yeah, you've got some great stuff. Look at the hurdy-gurdy.
Oh, the hurdy-gurdy, yes. I'm
Yeah.
sure something pops right
I've
out of
never
that.
saw one of those before either.
Those always scared me when I was a kid, when I was real little and the thing would pop out. I never liked that.
How about the Beatles?
Actually, I like your radios better.
I do too.
Do they? Do you know which ones work or don't?
I think all of them pretty well work.
You think they work? Okay.
I like that. I like that blue one with
This
the
one?
yeah
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
with the antenna.
I think this one. Well, no, it's got a cord.
Yeah,
Just have to clean up the dial a little bit, but that looks like it would.
you probably like this one
I like
here.
this one because it's an interesting.
Oh, yeah,
look.
it's-
Yeah.
It's
This
not
one
as
would have been
bright.
for tuning in your television, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, that's wrong. That's a radio. I see now. It goes up to 16. I just wasn't seeing it right.
What is that? And is that inflatable or fabric?
No, it's metal. It's actually a train tunnel
oh.
for a toy
Oh,
train
okay.
that goes under it, just sort of stamped out. Could I ask you a price on a couple of the radios? I am
Good morning,
curious
Linda.
about this one and this one.
I think 35 for that one. I'll take 30 for that one.
I'm still amazed that this was a toy. Right here, it's basically a wood turning machine. And I don't think it had any sort of a blade on it, but you can see here they had a jigsaw, a disc sander, a drill press, and the lathe. And Mattel made this. And you can see face shield. That was in 1965. So this is definitely, like I said, a product of the era that would no longer make it past the boardroom meeting, I'm sure, or the pitch meeting. Yeah, that toy.
Oh yeah. There we go. So that's the drawer. It's gonna drip
That
on your stuff.
that Mattel thing
Cool.
was your year.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Oh, this is neat too.
Oh yeah, she's beautiful. It's a. They did these originally around 1900, and then this one with the
Yeah, that's
chain
really
co,
nice.
That's a that mark tells you that it's one that they redid in the 60s or 70s. But
Oh,
she's
okay.
beautiful.
That Maku's a good sign too. The old.
Yeah,
Oh, here.
that's fun. Yeah, you see those. Notice the mark down there, Wadsworth, Ohio. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna take that from you and.
Yeah, this guy does have a lot of great stuff.
Right now. And how much is the cord?
I think 15.
15. Okay. For now, I'm just gonna do the cord.
He's still got a lot of stuff covered up. Like I said, we got here. We don't often get here this early, but this is the big one of the two big shows they do every year, and this is the time to do it.
There we go.
15 back.
You had said 30.
Okay.
Thought there may be some more signs over here. Old mixer there. Hi, Tiger. I hope you had a good dinner. We just could not stick around. This is what we had to do this morning. We were getting up really early to head here, and
I like your old trailer.
we've been doing that for 3 days, and
Really? That's
you don't get much sleep in this business.
Look at the trailer. Isn't that neat?
Oh,
It's
okay.
actually, yeah, national rubber and glass, and yeah, that's just
Oh.
yeah, with all of that design on it. That's got to be what, 50s,
Yeah.
40s?
50.
Yeah, that's cool.
250 on the combine.
You know,
Well,
about
thank you very much.
mushrooms.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab the
Mushrooms.
torpedo. I think we're gonna come back as
You can ask him how much though.
I guess
I'm pushy for the mushrooms.
How much were those mushrooms?
He's still got stuff covered up, and hey, I overheard George say $5 for the mushroom spoons, so makes me happy. I always advocate for the 70s.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this guy a little bit of space. There's some old kazoo thing. I don't know how old that is, but Lassie.
Exactly. Yeah. Very good. Let's see. Where do you want me to put these so they're out of the way? In the refrigerator or behind?
Store them in the fridge.
Where the clock is?
George is over here putting his goodies away.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice
Where's
to meet you
from?
too.
Dawson Springs.
Oh man, it's a big. I mean, back in the day, that was a place.
It used to be an amazing place. Yeah.
I had a whiskey jug from Mammoth Saloon. Dawson.
There's a big
Oh,
watermelon
yeah.
back there.
Did you ever hear the Mammoth Saloon
I
there?
have a friend who's got that jug, and that's a good one.
$500 out of it.
Yeah,
Years ago, I saw that.
Oh yeah, yeah. When the big crocs are selling for a ton now.
Hamby's
Yep.
and
any of
all
that
the
stuff.
hotel mugs or cups or whatever.
Oh yeah,
they
I
have.
like all that stuff. I'm actually looking at a collection right now, so maybe
What,
I'll end up with a
hotel,
bunch. New Century and all of that stuff. Yeah.
They burned a lot of them down in the 60s for insurance.
Well, that's what I think happened too. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's too bad because that was a beautiful hotel.
Yeah.
And it just sort of vanished one day. And
I think that
always thought, yeah,
that
no.
technique still goes on, I think, today with
Yeah,
some of the.
unfortunately. Well, thank you very much.
Well,
and
you're
I'll be
welcome,
back.
sir. Come back and see me. Spend some more money.
I will. Well, I probably.
When you get,
will.
yeah, we'll come back and you get it all uncovered.
You like records?
Yeah, a little bit.
I got about 2,000-3,000 records.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, when at the end, when I'm through looking at everything else, I'll need a little time for that. Well, that was fun. I think that torpedo thing's actually pretty good, especially because the wheels turn and it was a U.S. Navy.
Yeah.
thing. So
That's a,
YouTube.
yes.
yeah. How are you?
Doing
Let's
okay?
see here. We got.
For to be this early.
Yeah. So, a lot of good old tools. I mean, you will find good things in old tools. There's definitely a collector market, and I buy some of them, but I really mainly only do woodworking stuff because that's what I find that the collectors seem to be the most interested in. It's not that they won't buy other things, but that's the category. Yeah, a lot of the other stuff they buy just because it's practical and they can use it. Okay, now let's see. People are having fun here. Oh, gourds. Okay, I thought those were mannequin heads at first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are
sometimes people just drive
probably
up
from-
and everyone helps them unload.
Those are probably last year's gourds, I would say.
You know, it's always fun to peer in when someone's just getting out. So. Oh, there's a big old Desert Rose top plate.
What is this? Desert Rose. Oh yeah, with the
Franciscan, and then they've got the salt and pepper.
yeah, nice.
This stuff used to sell for big money, and it is good quality.
Good morning.
Morning.
And this is
Oh.
Franciscan with the TV stamp. Yeah.
I got more. I got the other set.
You got quite a bit of it.
Got all of
Well,
it,
I'll
yeah.
tell you what, I'll let you get set up, and we'll come back and take a look.
Okay, thank you.
It is early, so a lot of, and you see the dew point, a lot of dealers don't want to take their stuff out right away because they're worried about it getting wet. This guy's got some neat advertising. He's got the Coca-Cola with the bow tie.
Oh, down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's an early 60s logo on that.
Yeah. Hi. Good morning, Denise. This is not the first day, of course. This is the weekend, so this is the last day.
How long since your last oil change? Yeah, he's got neat stuff here.
Oh yeah. Is that
Columbia Feed Supplements.
Conoco?
Conoco, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still
It's
around.
Sunoco.
Sunoco, yeah.
But not
Sun oil.
Conoco.
Right. Oh, and someone's
Or-
way off in the corner here, so.
Well,
Yeah.
these, this was I remember these people from, well, I remember this spot.
This
But
spot,
this
I
is
think
a
it was
different-
a different
yeah,
guy.
this is a
'cause,
different-
this seems like mostly toys.
Yeah, this is
Now,
stuff. Are you going to want
sometimes-
some of this?
Oh, I like this stuff. You know, it's usually not anything I can afford, though. Most people who have this stuff kind of know what they've got, but we'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Island. This one's had the chrome taken off, so 45, 40.
Which one's had the
60.
chrome taken off?
Well, this one.
Oh,
You can
here.
see it had the trim. This used to be a Ford front end, a Buddy L Ford,
Oh, okay.
1960s, but
Oh, like Buddy L.
Buddy
Here.
L, yes, exactly. Yeah, they were a big company along with Tonka. Buddy L was actually a lot older. Tonka's out of
Look
Minnesota.
at the
Buddy
big
L
pumpkin.
is Iowa, I think. Oh, yes. Yep, this stuff, the 9-lint from the 70s and 80s at the time was sort of the cheap stuff. Now it's pretty collectible, too. Oh, and he's got, this is a rare one here.
Is this the? No, that looks kind of like the. Is this the mystery?
No,
No,
that
you
one's
said
a
Dodge,
Ford.
right?
Yeah,
You
the
said
Mystery
Dodge.
Mobile is a Dodge, but this one is another Ford. These are early 60s, and when you have the plastic tops and stuff, they're usually missing. This would have been a kennel, so it would have had little dog figures in it.
Oh, that's. Oh yeah, interesting.
Yeah, yeah, he's got cool stuff. It's fun, and you know his prices are fair for what it is and the condition it's in. It's just that. You know, for as a reseller, if I can't get it for half or less on the dollar, there's just not enough money to make it worth me buying, but for a collector, there's plenty of stuff out here. It is definitely a lot bigger on Labor Day because this is a regular Tuesday market usually. And I think it's on Tuesday. I think there's some old blue law where they couldn't sell on Sundays, and so people would come here Monday night and set up and then sell on Tuesday.
Yeah, and if you are in this area, if you're in Western Kentucky and you don't know about this, it's also a very cheap place to come and sell.
Yeah, I think it's $18 for a space usually.
Is it even that much?
Yeah, they raised it recently.
Okay.
So it's, but if you can't make enough money to pay $18, you probably are in the wrong business.
Right, but it's technically Monday afternoon if you want to sell, and
you can
then you
set
can
up
stay
and sell
overnight.
Monday afternoon, but Tuesday is the regular market day, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's neat because there's a lot of places that used to have midweek flea markets, and a lot of those are gone now. So it's nice to have a place that you can go in the middle of the week and find reseller stuff. Because around here, the thrift stores are not good. I mean, lots of people like to do videos of shopping Goodwill and, oh, look what I got at the thrift store for cheap. The truth is, around here, you just don't find anything at the thrift store.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that has to do with there aren't, just people aren't moving a lot here. They're not coming and going. There's not a lot of reason for people to unload all of their household stuff. Because
Right.
it's not that there aren't treasures in houses.
Yeah.
It's just that people here tend to
Hang on
stay
to them.
put.
Yeah.
Well, they also tend to stay put
They
and
stay
not
put,
move.
so it stays in the family, or they're not in a hurry to clear it out. Exactly. True.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I've seen that in a lot of smaller places, more rural places. In Washington State, I lived in a town, and we would I'd do appraisal fairs there, and I would see better stuff there than I would see in Seattle. Because the
They've got
family
room.
stayed there for generations, and they had room to keep the stuff, so they just kept the stuff. I mean, I remember one time somebody came in and they had a 400-year-old Jacobean English court cupboard that they had up in the barn in pieces for years, and they didn't know what it was.
Oh, an old tandem bike. Hall tree.
Yeah, this is a nice hall tree. It's this looks like something that it's got Eastlake spoon carving on it, which is nice, and this detailing. American Eastlake's a lot fancier than English. English Eastlake was supposed to be a reaction from away from Victorian into very clean lines, and Americans took it and dulled it out because that's what we
Look,
did
we
back
have
then.
double.
Oh yes, double exposure.
Yeah, check your hair.
Yes.
Check your hair.
Oh boy, yeah.
Check the dew.
Need to do something about that. But, hey, it's 6:30 in the morning or whatever. I'm just
don't-
happy I made it here.
I think it's 7 now.
Big tandem bike. That's actually, I think he just said $80. That's a good deal for that. If you could restore,
Yeah.
that's a $300 bike easily, $300 to $500.
Well, we look very tall in the shadows.
Yes. Well, kind of am tall. Okay, stop signs I like. I do look for old road signs because, yeah, there's a couple of kind of fun ones here. Let's take a look.
The dew drop in.
Yeah, I like that.
That's
I'd
cute.
Like to see what that is. Mohons and meat hammers do drop in, and it's metal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One
that's
side of
kinda
it's good.
interesting. Yeah, this side's got a big scratch, but that would
Yeah,
probably...
but the other side is
Well, actually, this looks like rusted. It's probably from something else stored on it. It would probably polish out.
looks like it's but the other side is in perfect shape.
Yeah.
Really. Well, there's that line, but those lines, but that's not.
I think that would clean up, though.
I thought people were supposed to like that.
Well, some people like them crusty and rusty, but this is a fish, and fish are good, so I'm going to see what he
The
wants.
Museum of SEC. Did you mean SEX?
I don't think that.
Oh no, Sammy was.
Sure, 30, yeah, that's cool. Where'd it come from?
I don't know for sure. I
Yeah.
bought a bunch of signs and it was in it.
It was in it, yeah, it's interesting. Thank you. You put it down like you had it. There we go. Okay, lots of tools. You're going to see lots of tools at flea markets.
Yeah, and I've already got a chainsaw I want to get rid of, so.
Wow. Yeah, a lot of stuff. I mean, there's definitely...
Well, there's another stop sign, the Peterbilt. It's kind of.
Yeah, I just figured if you wanted 30 for that one, he's probably at about 25 on the stop signs, and that's what I get for him, so I didn't even bother to ask. These folks are just starting to open up. This is one thing about being here early is that you might have to make a couple of rounds because, you know, they've only got about 3 things on the table, but one of them's old, so that means it's worth coming back. I'm not used to being here this early. I usually roll in about 9 o'clock.
Get on this side. Sun is better if you stay. You gotta stay in the sun.
Oh, stay this way. Okay. Oh yeah, you can't see me. I'm a silhouette.
The talent. The talent must find his light.
Yeah. Yes.
They call it talent for a reason. You're supposed to be talented.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm working on it.
No, that's a big collision repair sign there.
Yeah. Yeah, those are pretty new though, and I don't really like doing the newer stuff because, you know, you can get newer stuff anywhere.
Sure.
Let's see here. This guy's got a lot of just sort of general stuff, but then
A lot of
toys down.
belts and. Oh yeah.
Yeah, again, I just don't expect to be able to afford that. All right, now we're really getting into the meat of this.
So over here.
Yep. Yeah, it's funny. All the conventions of, you know, be polite, walk on the outside, go away when you're doing this because you got to actually do it the way that you're supposed to for being on camera. Okay. Bunch of hats. You know, it is a flea market. We're going to see a lot of new stuff.
Oh, you should show the modern version of the jars.
Where's that?
Right there. The approved, safe version.
$10 for the lawn darts.
$10. Yep.
And they light up and everything.
Oh, they light up. That's cool.
Yes.
We
We like the dangerous ones.
Yeah.
We like
When
the.
we were kids.
Yes.
Exactly.
I had to show those approved ones, you know, because.
Only $10 on the cross also.
That's actually kind of cool.
Is that a Joby?
It is a Joby. Do you need? Do you need a Joby? I mean, we've got one of those.
That is.
Yeah, they're nice because you can clip it to your post if you have a tent like this. You can clip it up and just film.
I don't know. I would see what the. Let's see.
You're the one who knows the tech, so if you think we need this, then.
Yeah, we'll come back.
Okay. You got it.
Oh, those are awesome.
They're
Well-
pretty useful, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they got a lot of tie-dye. I like
All
tie-dye.
handmade, custom orders accepted.
Nice.
Oh, the tie dye is all. That's nice.
Cool. Yeah. I grew up with this stuff. We lived in California near the beach when I was really little, and that was the uniform of the time. I see a lot of stuff on
No,
the
the
other side that looks
Joby
cool.
I think is a good deal for that. That's mainly why I was
Oh, really?
looking at it, but
Yeah, well,
I
see,
don't
that's
know
the
that we
your area.
necessarily need it. But
Okay, this fella's got some.
what is this? Spell out.
Let's see. I'm not sure. Let's
Nah,
see.
it's gonna be a mind bender because I sold a lot of them already.
Oh, okay.
It was my friend's place, which was a clothing
Oh.
store in Bowling Green, according to somebody yesterday.
Oh, cool.
But, half the friends are already gone to other homes.
Yeah, right.
Gotcha.
Exactly. So you just buy what you want for your initials or
Yes,
whatever.
sir,
Yeah.
monogram type
Is
of-
that looks kind of Sonic like?
That is a Sonic 24-hour sign.
Oh, that's great.
I didn't know they ever were 24
In
hours.
certain locations, I found out that too.
Yeah.
It's one-sided and plastic, but a buddy of mine was gonna put a rope LED light around the inside of it,
Uh-huh.
and I think that really
That would-
popped.
that
Have
would
it
work.
Pop out. Yeah, exactly.
Now look at. Do you see this?
Oh yeah. Yep. In the original stuff. Well, that'd be useful if you needed them. And then this is what you see with silhouettes a lot is where the calendar drops out at the bottom.
Oh, sorry, I was distracted by the king.
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. He's got some neat stuff actually.
I appreciate it.
That's
Yeah, you
a
do.
decent little
Have
Pepsi
good
cooler
stuff.
down there.
The Pepsi cooler.
Yeah.
I told somebody yesterday, if I don't think it's cool, I don't touch it. So
Yeah, well,
everything you see is what I think's cool.
That's actually a great way of doing it because you're gonna have to look at it when you take it around,
Sure
right?
enough.
So what era is this?
Early 60s. It's
Yep.
got a dent there, but it does have its stopper, which is a good thing because these are often missing. So this is how you would drain it. And it's got the plastic clip.
And
If
the
you-
bottle opener.
And the bottle opener, yeah. So it's in reasonable
the
shape.
inside?
It's got the Pepsi with the one dot, so that's.
Is
gonna
that
be
a
60s.
push thing? Is
It's
it supposed to be?
Yeah, it's a push
Okay.
thing, and it's not perfect, but it's actually pretty clean for what it is.
I'll tell you the story on that one's what brings it home. I bought it from a woman who was a pilot in Murray, Kentucky.
Uh-huh.
She bought that in the early 60s because it was the only thing that would fit behind the seat in her Cessna.
Oh, how
so
neat.
She told me that thing's gone from California to New York. a
Oh,
lot of times.
so this
Oh,
is
that's
this
great.
has also been around
That's
the
been around
country.
yeah.
Interesting.
If I keep RC stuff, if I kept Pepsi, it'd be mine. But
Yeah.
I made myself keep RC only.
Yeah,
So-
you have to kind of specialize, otherwise you wouldn't be able to live in your house. I know.
But I love the story and I love the piece.
It is a really cool piece.
Oh well, and some old Opryland cups here. I used to work here
I won't stay at home.
way back in
Like I
1994
said, that's what I can do for now. Obviously,
or
at home with the
5. I
vehicle,
can't remember.
yeah.
That was when they still had
I
the
gotta stay there for now.
when they still had
And I negotiate
the
on almost anything else.
No,
That's
Amusement
I get it.
park.
I get it. It's a cool piece, and I'm still interested. I gotta think for a minute.
Not a problem at all.
what about
Thank you, though.
these?
It's really neat.
Huh.
Thermos.
What
yes.
year would that be?
Oh, 50s, 60s, I think.
Okay.
And yeah, people like those big ones now. And yeah, I do like that Pepsi. That's
Ah, the
interesting.
90s,
And then
yes.
this is really interesting.
I had a great time in the
This is in
90s.
great shape.
But is that old?
Sugar-free diet whey cola. Yeah, I think
Really?
it is actually.
Oh, painted.
There's all these panels.
Yeah, I don't know.
You found the other cool thing I got.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me about this. I'm a
This
little
is
confused.
double cola made Diet Whey from 62 to 64.
Uh-huh.
And then it was rebranded Diet Double Cola.
Okay.
So this was a carton display. You know, they would stack the cartons up in here.
Right.
And I don't have the base for these two, so those are just a size.
Oh,
different
I
for
see.
These. Yes.
I see. Okay. And how are they priced? I'm a little confused.
Well,
25 each for the panels.
Okay.
And 200 for the whole thing.
Okay, got it. That is really neat, and it's neat to see the condition on
Sure.
it. It's
They were
really
new old
clean.
stock in a barn in Hopkinsville.
Wow.
A guy had put them up with wax paper on them, and his grandson
Oh, that's
found them.
great.
Yeah.
How cool.
I love the colors and graphics.
Yeah, it's so
just-
Yeah.
it's so
It's right out of the
perfect and
60s,
new.
yeah.
It almost
Oh,
doesn't
like I said, the new old
seem
stock
like
factor
it's.
is unbelievable. on
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah, well, you find stuff sometimes
Sure.
that never saw the light of day, especially
Yeah.
when they change the brand like that.
Absolutely.
Tiger knows Hoptown. He
So
said, I think that was one of the places he was.
Is Tiger here?
Yeah, he's in here.
Oh, hello. Let's see. This is cool.
High-speed drills.
Yeah, well, these are fun to take to shows because you can put all sorts of other stuff in them, and 75's not a bad price. I mean, you probably sell this for maybe 100 in the right place. So, his prices are pretty fair for what he's got, and he does have some cool stuff. Understandably,
need to-
he's not really wanting to negotiate early because it just opened and there's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
So, we'll give some thought to that, and maybe maybe at the end he'll be a little flexible, and maybe we will too.
Oh, now is that a? No, that looked almost looked lustery.
Yeah, it's got that look. I think of Nurse Flipper now every time I see a dolphin. I don't know if you folks out there have seen her channel, but she buys and sells everything.
Did you see someone put the animal print on the?
Yeah, I'm always a fan of fake zebra and leopard. All right, let's see. So jewelry, but this is newer. Boy Scout logo on there.
Got some small stuff. Well, that looks like mostly fishing
Yeah,
lures.
fishing lures, and there were some good ones in there, but just like the toys, the fishing lure people at flea market, there are certain things that flea markets are the retail level. Fishing lures, certain kinds of tools, toys, knives, they tend to sell for top dollar at flea markets because a lot of that is more guy oriented, and this is where guys
You
come
like
to shop for it.
those?
Oh yeah, the horse hames. I always like stuff like that, old farm tack. People like to decorate with it. Okay, see what else.
Some old tools and old.
It's great to see so much stuff out. and
Now,
so many
what
people
about-
out.
Oh yeah, see, I was looking for one of those, and now of course I'm seeing them
everywhere now that
all
you got
around
one?
now that I got one. Yeah.
Well, the thing is that the other thing about flea markets is that while you're looking for antiques and vintage, you can also find deals on those household things you need. So.
Like a slider maker.
Oh yeah.
It says it's the Nostalgia Electrics.
Yeah.
I don't know when the
I
Nostalgia.
don't really have nostalgia for sliders personally.
Yeah. Oh, George saw
Cute.
some little piggies.
Oh yeah. They're rubber stopper, but they're a little older. They're 70s Japan, I'd say.
And what is
They're
that
cute.
meant to hold there?
I'm not sure. Let's see. This might just be. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, it's a
It's a sewing
tackle
box.
box.
Sewing or
oh,
tackle.
sewing, yeah.
Well, either one actually, depending on how you set it up. Okay, let's see. Who's got some?
What about that Scotsman over there?
Well, first of all, I like these nice bridge lamps. I'm a sucker for these 1920s, and it's the bridge because this is the bridge. So you take the bridge out to the light source. I just always think these are really neat. And this one's got its original shade, which is good. A lot of times they're missing, and they're all a little different size, so that can be tough. The Scotsman's cool. He's a little more beaten.
What is that?
Oh, some sort of a churn.
Oh, a churn. Oh,
Yes,
gotcha.
you can see the paddles in there where it turns.
Yeah.
1917. That's actually a neat one. And churns sell pretty well. I'll ask about that. They're usually not cheap, but we'll see. And a flag glass lamp over here. This one needs to be rewired. This wire is crusty enough that I wouldn't trust it,
Oh, well,
but it's got a nice
thank
side
you,
wheel.
crazy real vintage thrifter. You got a nice compliment that this person loves your live streams.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's great. We're just starting to get used to doing them, so I think they'll get better, actually. Here's a big hay bale.
Well, actually, that's how you started out. So,
Well, that's true.
how did you start out with video?
Periscope. You know, you did Periscope for, gosh, a couple of years, I think, and then it went away, and I've been doing YouTube regular videos, and now this. So it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I'm going to ask about a
About
couple
the
of
men's
things
room?
here. Well, there's a couple things that he's got that I like. Little tavern sign here. Cardboard on the back, but metal front.
Diet Right.
Diet Right Cola, yep.
I always think of that as a newer thing, but I forget
It actually
that it's
was
older.
it was the first diet soda, actually, back in 1958.
Owensboro wagon.
Let's see what else he's got. I figure I better ask about a few
These,
things at the same time.
Postcards of. Oh, there's some. Wait, no, what was that? There was a Southern Exposure. That's kind of funny.
Oh yes.
Southern Exposure. Is that someone? That's not anybody
No.
famous.
I
It's
don't
just a
think so.
funny thing. Yeah, there's a
Things go better with Coke. That's
Southern
nice.
Exposure. Sammy said before tabs. Didn't realize Diet Right was before
It
tabs.
actually was before tabs.
Yeah, George
believe it or
says
not.
it was before tabs. So.
Yep, it was the RC Cola actually beat Coca-Cola
Oh.
with the first diet drink.
In Kentucky. That's where we are.
Okay.
They say you haven't lived if you haven't been to Kentucky. So you'd better see and enjoy this beautiful state before it is too late.
Why is it going away?
I don't know, but
Too late for the person who read that, I guess. Yeah, he's got some cool stuff here. I'm going to ask about a few things, but I want to.
oh yeah, look, some of these are kind of funny. George always likes to look at postcards, and I like going through them too.
Nothing but a hound dog.
What
Beach
is it?
Bend Park. It's a.
Beach Bend, oh, that's Bowling Green. you
Yeah.
know, nothing but a hound dog.
Yep.
Well, when you're dead, it's too late. Go before you die. Yes.
That's true.
Unless you're sticking around and haunting the state.
Yes, that's also possible.
So
Okay, so this is a casket company that used Scotty Dog as a promotion for a paperweight in the 30s.
got a little ear damage there.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Or is it wear? It's
Well,
hard
it's
to say.
worn. I don't think it's a chip. I think it's just worn off on the top. I kind of like him.
Oh. Linda, I've been to Heidelberg. It is a lovely little place. It's very close to Mannheim,
Probably
where I
haven't
used
asked
to
him
live.
about. Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry. Could I ask you about a bunch of stuff?
Yes, sir.
Hartford, Kentucky, home of 2,000 happy people and a few sore heads. I've seen these on highway signs going into the town, but I've never seen it on a on a license plate. Oh, and here we go. Ramones, mild laxatives with bile salts.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I've got one of those. I was wondering about
Got some bottles and a watermelon in there. Old apple pear.
Yeah, me too. Got a lot of cool stuff.
You ever see those?
Not this particular brand. Mild laxative with bile
Yeah,
salts. It
they're-
sounds delicious.
Yeah. Still in there.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I know I'm going to take these two. I'm going to look a little farther, and then I'll come back and pay you. Oh, the Coke ice pick and bottle opener?
I'll do 20 on the pair.
20 on the pair. You know what? I think I'll take those for that.
The ice
That
pick.
seems fair.
Oh, this. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Things go better with Coke. There was a joke that ended in that when I was a kid, but I can't tell
sure.
it on Periscope or on
Yeah.
YouTube. Is this supposed to be a bottle opener?
It's a bottle.
Oh, okay. That's kind of neat.
I'll do 10 on it.
10 on it. I think I'll take that too. That's just something different.
What about these?
Oh, big
Oh,
little
look
books.
at
Those
these
are
little
neat.
things.
Oh yeah, little spinners. This was to keep you spinners and whistles so that you could drive the salesman crazy when you were a kid at Red Goose Shoes.
No, yeah.
Those are kind of fun. How much are those?
I get 10 a piece out of
10 a piece. Yeah, yeah. That seems fair for what they are.
15 on a pair of them.
15 on a pair. I'd take a pair for 15. Yeah, those are cool. I'll take one.
What
and
is
one.
the rectangular one? A
It's
clicker?
a whistle.
Oh, a whistle.
Uh-huh.
Yep, it works. And but these, I've seen you have these before.
I like these. Yeah, they're big little
Dr.
books. and
Doom.
This one is great because International Spy. It's a little different thing. You see a lot of cartoon characters and stuff in them. People used to really go crazy for those. They made a lot over the years. They were done in Wisconsin. 2,000
That's
happy
funny.
people
I
and a
see
few
those on
sore
signs,
heads.
but I've never seen a license plate with one.
Yes.
Hey, look, NJB.
Oh yes. Bunch of licenses here.
Isn't that the
Novelty
initials
ones.
of, you know who?
No, actually.
The J is. I thought for
It's a
some.
K.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. Let's
Need
see
a
if there's
watermelon?
anything else down there. Well, maybe so. Actually, that sounds kind of good.
Mine just walked back.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that he brought it over. Yeah.
Oh, there's a whole truckload back there. We'll.
Yeah. There's plenty more where that came from. Nice little table here. Here we go. Now this one's broken, but this is FDR, the man of the hour.
An
They did
8-inch
clocks of
floater.
these.
That could be interpreted.
Okay, I am going to
Look
go
at
pay
this
him for this.
here. What about the warning gas pipeline?
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
fun.
kind of interesting, but I think I'm happy with this. I'm going to go ahead and pay you now. So let's see, you said 15, 25, 45, 55, 75. Okay, I got that
Let me
right.
find you a bag.
Okay, thank you. That's great. Well, this is fun. He's got some cool stuff. Where are you from? Beaver Dam, okay. Do you just come out and do this one and the big ones here?
Mostly online.
Mostly online.
Labor
Yeah.
Day and Memorial Day, I come out there and sit up.
Yeah, yeah.
Just kind of overflow.
I think we've
worth it.
seen you. I think we've came once before on Memorial Day, and we didn't make it to. I don't know what day we came, but we kind of got here too late, and this year we
Thought we'd
made
get
sure
up
that we were
early.
going to get here bright and early. So
Early at least, maybe not so bright. There's 70 and 80. Try to say that, sorry.
That's no problem.
now
Thank
this
you,
is
I appreciate that.
this is Seattle.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Interesting.
Do you know what that is?
It's a tag off of some, who knows what, some piece of industrial equipment or something. I'm not sure
Oh,
who
okay.
James A. Brinkley was, though.
Thank you all.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
thanks. Have a good day.
Ooh, I gotta put my sunglasses
Yeah,
back
but if
on.
we're
We're
gonna,
headed the other
did
way.
you look on this side or did we?
No, let's go down this way.
Okay.
I like to methodically go up and down the aisles when there's this many dealers, because otherwise you miss stuff. spare arrows for those who want the finest. Air
Yeah.
archery.
Yeah.
Okay, well these folks have some interesting old stuff. Let's take a look. My heart is in the right place. It's my hands you have to watch. I like these silly
Okay.
novelty things. A happy hang-up. So
Everyone
that's gonna
needs
be
a
right out of
happy
the
hang-up.
60s, yes.
Oh, is it just a little thing?
It's just
you
a
hang?
plaque,
Oh, I see.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can use it as a writing board or something, I suppose. Nice radio, yeah. The white ones are hard. They always end up getting chipped.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of enamel wear down here on
The red.
Yeah, these are probably 70s pieces with the blue inside. That's kind of the last era of that stuff. Ice barrel, in barrels in cartons. Famous Cornell trademark registered, but what is it why would it be in a carton? I see barrels. I'm not sure what this
Well,
product
hold
is.
on. That
Made in Maine, Maine's own art on wood.
art on wood. I don't know.
But it's something that's sold in barrels and in cartons.
It says it's fragile, so it must be booze. of
Oh,
some
little
kind.
bottles, maybe? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, that makes it kind of interesting. We'll have to ask about this. Old steam engine. You see a lot of different things that were steam engines back in the day that kids would play with, and they had belts and drivers. Some of them were huge and elaborate and can sell for thousands of dollars now, and it's a fun area of collecting. This one looks like it's a little messed up. They'll do it every time. That's a famous old.
Who will do it?
Oh, it's basically like stories and comics and jokes about people having little catastrophes.
Oh, okay.
It's actually fun. More fun than I made it sound right then. Hastings steel event. That's neat with the Hastings guy on there. Old Gulf. This one's plastic, but that would have been a badge for something.
What is this
Good morning.
thing?
Morning, sir.
Is this yours?
Yes, it is.
How much is this?
20.
20, okay. Do you know what the product is?
Not for sure. I know it come out of Louisville,
Yeah.
and I looked it up at one time, but I've done forgot what it was.
It seems like it would be some kind of booze, but
Yeah,
it's
it is.
throwing me. The little package here is throwing. I
Yeah.
guess it must be a little small, like
But yeah.
tiny size. I don't
It has
know.
something to do with
Famous
with
fluke.
the brewery.
Famous fluke, Cornell.
And it says fragile. It's got to be glass.
Yeah,
See here.
I'm not sure what to make of it. Huh, interesting. I'm going to think about that
All right,
for a
sir.
minute. Thank you very much. Actually, I think I just figured it out. I think this makes it tobacco.
Well, I thought tobacco, but it's not fragile.
I'm not sure.
And in the barrels, I mean,
I'm
why
not
would
sure.
there be
Maybe
barrels?
the carton is fragile. Yeah,
Like
I'm
they
not
would
sure.
put tobacco in the barrels, and
Well,
then
perhaps. I'm just a little
the fragile
confused.
thing is what is
That's
throwing me off.
too, but interesting though.
Oh, good morning, Laura.
Hello. Hi to everybody who's in here, by the way. I'm glad you're with us, and we're having fun. We're out very early shopping at the flea market in Greenville, Kentucky. They have a lot of extra people who come on Labor Day and Memorial Day. So you look around and there's several rows of dealers, which is nice. A lot of people who don't come out any other time of year, like the guy I just bought this bag full, said that he mainly just sells online, but he brings extra stuff and big stuff that he doesn't want to ship and little stuff that he's ready to part with, and you know, he made me some good deals. One thing that I liked was that he had a nice set of Eisenberg costume jewelry, and he only wanted $20 because he's not a jewelry dealer. So it is fun to look for things that don't seem like they belong with everything else.
Good morning, Kevin. Kevin's back. We
Kevin
just
Samples.
saw
Hey,
Kevin.
Good to see you again. Yes, I know. This is seems like all I do this weekend. It's really fun. I'm usually selling on Labor Day weekend, and this weekend I've gotten to do nothing but shop, and that's been pretty great. I've got a big show in Springfield, Ohio coming the third weekend of the month. It's actually probably the biggest show in the Midwest all year long, so getting ready for that. Oh, hey, she's got an old bee smoker.
What now? Oh. Oh, the kind with the
With
baffle.
the bellows, yes, exactly. Yeah, you got to be careful because there'll be 15 on the bee smoker. Yep, it does work, and it's you have to be careful with the old leather bellows. You don't want to crack them. They probably need some leather cream, but 15 is actually a pretty good price on this. I'm going to get it.
Okay.
Believe it or not. And again, it's like the only old thing on the table, although she
Well,
does
there's
have
that.
this.
There's some of this. And
Yeah, this is a fairly new one, though. Now, let me get out.
well, they've got. Here, I'll just hand it to her.
Are you sure? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
For the bee smoker?
Thank you very much. If you've got one, that'd be great. Yeah, I do too. It's funny, I've always meant to buy one of these, and I never have, so now I've got one.
I see something I like.
Feed me Seymour.
Feed me Seymour.
Oh, those are great. Love Little
I like
Shop of
the
Horrors. That's
Little
great.
Shop of Horrors reference. Yes.
Thank you very much. I'm judging by your shirt that you like these.
I do like these, and I wish I probably am, because we're trying to like find us a little place out in.
Yeah, tobacco cigarettes. That's true. It may be. It may be tobacco in the barrel and then packaged into the packaged into the smaller cartons or things.
Because, I mean, the bees are under so much pressure right now. We really need them. So, well, I hope you find that place. And thank you for that.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, this guy's got some fun shirts,
Oh, here we
actually.
go. Mama needs coffee.
Yeah. If I drank coffee, this would be a time for it. That's for sure.
Oh, shit.
Look at this one, Glad Steakhouse, but it's spelled like a steak to the heart.
Oh yeah, I really like these. I like
He made
the.
this one.
They're coming to get you. Oh yeah. Those bags there. Those are.
Yeah, we
What is
see a
that
lot of
stuff? I
those
can't even
bags,
know what was in
actually.
it, but-
That was coffee bags, but we see a lot of those because they make extras every time they do a batch because they don't know how many, so they always produce as if there's going to be bumper crop. That's why you see lots of fruit labels from the old days, and they're not a lot of money because they would make way extra, and so there's always leftovers. Okay, now there's a viewer who likes blue willow china, so I'm going to take a look at this, or dinnerware. Just to see if there's anything interesting. Blue willow has been made by companies all over the world for centuries. The English did it first, but they used Chinese tea wrappers to get the design.
Sega, Saugus, Mass.
Oh,
Is that a home?
Saugus,
thing?
Massachusetts.
Is that a homemade thing? No.
No, probably a small studio pottery. In the 30s and 40s, when we stopped trading with Japan and Germany, all these pottery companies sprouted
Okay.
up in the U.S.
Look at this.
Oh, that's cute. That's got to be Czechoslovakia.
Hey, Laura, look at that. Nope, Japan.
Really? Oh yeah, made in Japan.
Yep.
$12.
Look at
Oh,
that, Laura.
That is cute.
What do you think about that?
I think that might be something to get if the.
It is. It's in great shape. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, no,
normal.
it's in good shape and it's cute. I think maybe if they'll do 10 instead of 12, let's make sure it doesn't have any cracks. Seems good.
Oh, this is cute too.
There would have been a female to
Yeah,
go with. It
but
would
I'm
have been
just
part of
saying
the
it's
pair.
still-
That's neat.
Where is this from? Chicago. God, it's really hard to see that. 1952.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
early 50s. That's when you see a lot of the Asian design
Hi there.
ones together.
How you doing? Great.
Oh, Abington Pottery. This is the company that originally made toilets and bathtubs, and then in the 30s and 40s they made this stuff to stay in business because people weren't building houses. And then in the 50s, in the post-war boom, they went back to making toilets and bathtubs and quit making this stuff. So it's really good quality because it's the same stuff that your bath appliances were made out of.
Oh, look, little toasters of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know those. They made those to complement the tray.
Oh yes. Yep. Yeah, you see the coasters sometimes. Yeah, they've got fun stuff. I like this. It's just an interesting match
Oh,
of
and
things.
The pink.
Now, when you see these, when they
Oh, yeah,
dip
that-
down like this, there would have originally been candlesticks, but these were made in the 20s and 30s to put on console tables, and that's pretty with the big bow knot. It's depression glass. Sort of a peachy pink color. I think that might make it Hayden City. I'm not sure who did that one, though.
Oh. Now there's one for Misty.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible in so many ways.
Yes.
The other guy is shirtless. Not sure what's going on there, but
That's a Homeco thing. Of course it is.
Well, yeah, not everything they make is terrific.
Let me see it again. The elephant. I think you're talking about the elephant, right? Yeah, isn't that cute?
May I ask you how much? This one's got a tag, and I'm wondering how much this is.
I'll take
15 on this. And would you do 10 on this? I think you got 12 on it. Okay, I think I'll take them both. Thank you. So I owe you 25. Yeah, I don't know what pattern that pink one is. I just like it.
I don't know either. I like it.
Yep, sometimes I like it as reason enough to get it.
Yes.
Hmm.
Thank you. And I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
And how much do you want for the Sega Genesis games?
So 5
5 apiece? Okay.
And I've got some old Nintendo ones too.
How old? Like
The first
the very first one? Oh, okay. Yeah, I may come back and take a look. Just curious. Thank you. Oh. What exactly is happening here?
I think that's supposed to be a doll. Either that or it's an exorcism. I'm not sure.
It's a very odd sort of setup. Not quite sure what's going on in that thing. Yeah, I saw that. I thought that
Speedway
was
glass.
kind of
That's
fun.
kind of neat. Yeah. And then these are cool. I didn't really look at
The
these.
bowls, yeah.
Yeah. They're newer, but I like the ring pattern.
Ooh, look at this.
Yeah, that one is probably might be Artistic Potteries or Gonder. It doesn't say. A lot of these are not signed from this period, but it's the pink and green, so that's going to be about 1950. Nice colors.
Look at that. What is that?
Little ashtray.
Yeah, but what is
for-
the
Might be
scene?
Notre Dame
Oh
or
my. Yeah.
or some other cathedral in Europe.
I don't know.
Usually they
Not
say,
that
but
good
that one
with
doesn't
that.
see. Well, this is great. Boy, I wonder if I need to go back to the car really quickly because this is starting to get kind
Okay, do you want to grab anything else that needs to go back to the car?
Oh yeah,
or-
we should go get that stuff from that first
They
guy.
will be gone, Zeno, if you come back. Well, I don't know. I don't think the video games will be.
Just because of the age of the crowd here, usually I would think you got to go through the video games right away, but it seems like a little older crowd today. So, although
Yeah,
as soon as
this
I
is-
say that, I see a bunch of younger people, so maybe so.
Because
nice
you've
to
got
see
a few
big
things
crowd
that
here.
he's got. You've got a few things
I
to
got a
get from
couple
him.
things to pick up with him, so we'll go get those and go to the car and come back and do the other half.
Yeah, that'll give me a chance to plug in the battery.
Oh, okay, that might be a good idea.
I'm always on the lookout for practical things that George often overlooks.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Huh. How much for the book?
How about $1?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, for your garden. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Good to meet you.
$1 in here. Getting a little
Money bags.
disorganized. There we go.
It's a doll or an exorcism, yes.
Yes, exactly.
Here you go, sir. Thank you very much.
All right, I'll take that.
It's a little warped, but I don't care.
Oh, that's fine. It's
I like
just
the
to
cover.
use. Well, yeah, and I mean it's relevant to what you're doing here.
So you're doing it too. You end up being the weeder, the weed puller.
Yeah, that's my specialty. It's what I know how to
Okay,
do.
let's get on this side. Or do you want to walk down this way, or what do you want to do?
Well, we could walk down the middle and just see if anything else is opened up that we didn't see on the way in. Yeah, I hear things clinking around, so it's definitely time to make a car drop here. I brought boxes and wrap because, you know, by Monday these people have been here for 3 days and had some business, and you may or may not get wrapper bags or anything when you buy stuff at
and
the
those,
flea market.
Those of you that have been in the other lives that we recently did, you'll be happy to know that I am going to mandate a small pull cart purchase soon. Kevin Stanforth convinced us of that. So
yes, thank you, Kevin. Yeah, he and his wife were very smart. They had a big wagon they were pulling around that they could put all their stuff in. And
what was that? They had a what?
A big wagon.
Oh, okay.
That they could.
I thought you said wagon.
Well, I may have.
The Michigan early. Comes out every now and then.
Yeah, well, it's it's also the 7 in the morning and not much sleep comes out too. Are we going towards a vehicle that?
Yeah, we're somewhere.
Associates with us?
We're somewhere.
Yeah, it's really filled up.
I think we're over here maybe.
This is also fun.
Did we park up or did we park more closely than we thought? Yeah, this is fun. The car.
Yes.
Maybe we're up there. I think we are.
Are we? Okay.
Yep, I see. Isn't that it?
Yes, that's it. I see the dirt.
I don't see dirt, but
I am not really big on washing my van because
it rains.
Yeah, that's what rain is for. Besides, I mean, it really is more of a practical thing. I just travel so much. It's it's going to look the same in a week as it did right when you washed it, before you washed it. So
George wouldn't know what to do if he didn't have his hands on something grubby.
That's kind of true, actually. I was raised in the country enough that I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty, and that's turned out to be pretty useful in this business. I still have the stuff from yesterday's haul as well, but there'll be a haul video.
There'll be a proper haul, but these are some groovy tables here that
yes, those are
I
fun.
Insisted on.
And I like the butterflies, so got those too. Yeah, no, we had a lot of fun up in Lawrenceburg yesterday looking. I haven't been to that show before. I'm going to end up doing that show at some point, I'm sure, because I ran into antique dealers I knew who said, oh yes, it's a good show and we do well, and it's definitely something worth your while. So
I'm going to have you hold that for a moment. Just hold it right there.
Okay, that sounds good.
Don't wiggle, and it's on you so you can...
So who do we have in the chat? Because I can't see.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to plug in a battery here, and Tiger's in there. Well, LaDonna Dervin. I'm just scrolling back. Lynn Comble.
Oh, hi, Lynn.
Crazy
Good morning.
Real Vintage Thrifter.
Awesome.
Lynn Pye.
Wow, you're up really early.
See, all these people are up early. You're the only one.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well now I know. I always say, why do these things start so early? But apparently everyone's up but me.
Laura.
Hi, Laura.
Cat, Laura. Caroline Princess. Yeah, good to have.
Oh, that's great. Well, it's a lot of familiar folks and a few new ones, so that's really cool.
Oh yeah, there's some new people.
Oh, that's great.
It's a good time to tell people to...
oh yes, that's right.
If you're not subscribed.
I should say this because this was not scheduled. We just popped up. If we have a chance to go live from someplace, if the reception's good, it could happen at any time. So please subscribe to the Antique Nomad Live. So a lot of you, I think, are subscribed to the main channel. But the Antique Nomad Live, if you subscribe, then that way you'll get notifications if we suddenly decide to do something spontaneous like this. So
hold it there for a second,
that's a pretty good thing.
Hold it again if you would.
Okay. Yes, it is very bright. The sunglasses were a good idea. I mean, I think it must be, I'm judging it might be like 8:30 now by the...
No.
Not even that?
We got here about 6:35.
Okay.
So, and we've been streaming for 68 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So
that long, okay. I'm usually a faster shopper than this. But there's a lot here. I mean, and there's a lot of people here. This is good to see. The flea market, Tuesday's their usual day. And it's kind of the usual people and the usual crowd. And every Memorial Day and Labor Day, they do this big extravaganza where they're open Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then Tuesday, tomorrow, they will be open because it's their normal day, but a lot of these people will go home because the big crowds will be over.
So we've been up here, haven't we?
We've been here. I think have we been on both sides?
Well, we just saw...
I don't remember this.
No, I don't. No, yeah, there's the tie-dye. We didn't do this side, did we?
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, they put out some different stuff.
Yeah, that's right. That's one nice thing is that new things come out as you walk around when you get here this early. So, you know, there might be a chance to go see something different. We haven't run into Penny yet. She's usually up this aisle, and she always has fun stuff. So we'll see if she's got anything new. Wow, lots of...
Oh boy.
Here's an ocean of plastic toys. Now, there's probably money in there. I don't know these categories well enough to know which pieces are good. That's going to be up to a new generation to educate me.
Well, this is a veritable mountain of them. Well, that little toy thing is an older thing, at least the packaging was. Now, what is this? Rod guard. Oh, that's broken,
Yeah,
fortunately.
fishing rod.
Alrighty.
I got a couple of Orbis rods I can get on eBay. I just wanted to come and see if any of the jewelry was older vintage costume, but this looks like it's mostly newer. And when I say newer, it's not new. It's like, you know, to me, new is after 1980 with costume jewelry, just because that's the era I know is the older one. Hey, how are you folks? Good to see you. We're doing it again.
I got him up early.
Yeah, I'm gonna go this way and we'll come back and see you. There's some really nice people who do this flea market, I gotta say. And it's just a lot of fun seeing. There's a guy up here I think I saw who doesn't come out often. Hey Penny, how are you?
Can you believe I got him up at 5:30?
No.
No.
Reach for the corn.
Okay, yeah, this is Shawnee. But this one is actually a repro. That is not quite the right
That
logo.
is, you can tell from the way that.
The lettering isn't quite right.
Right.
Yeah, they did reproduce some of this when it got really popular. Back in the 90s, so you kind of have to watch for that.
Bicycle pumps and the horn works.
Look at the bunny. Aw. Well, that means
What
that
about that little?
if they-
What is
If
this?
she's carrying a bunny, it means the livestock's here. So
What
we'll
would
have
have
to go look
gone
at that.
here? Cigarettes? I always say cigarettes when
No,
I see
this would have been a tuner for a music box, so I'm not
Oh, really?
sure what was going there.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see
it's
the
missing
the
key.
crank. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay to the right. Stay to the right. Q to the right.
They feel like you need to be here.
A lot of Army fatigues and Army surplus here. Used to be Army surplus, you could get really old stuff, but you know, time moves on, so now we're looking at Gulf War era stuff at Army surplus.
What about that old level? That's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's nice, but I've got a bunch of those. These old
With the Michigan, it's got, well, yeah, it's a little
yeah.
peeling off there.
Yeah, I like levels, but I've got a bunch that I haven't been able to sell, so I'm not really grabbing any more right now. Okay, the guy on the end has stuff.
Where are we going?
I'm sure some people are screaming, "Stop! You're missing all the good stuff." But I really only look for vintage, so that bike is.
No one's screaming. Ross bicycle.
Oh, you know what? Let's go down this way because then this will be the end cap and we won't miss, because otherwise I'm going to go around and miss a whole aisle, I can tell.
Okay.
I just have to be methodical. I can't keep it straight otherwise. Definitely a crowd out
Excuse
today.
me for the snort there.
Okay, little old plastic
Turbo Barbie something.
Again, if you know video
Now, are
games,
these video games? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's some older ones, but they're mainly sports, and unless
Yeah,
they're-
that's a good thing.
It
Sometimes.
can be if it's the beginning or the end of a line, especially like it's the last one
see.
Don Madden did, for example.
These are all. I don't know if any of them open, or are they all opened?
Looks
That's
like
that one's in the box. That one's doing the box.
Destiny, the Taken King. I don't know that one, but I don't.
You don't know a lot of
the
these
video
things,
games.
so.
Yeah. I know a few.
Yeah, let's not get distracted by that. Oh, now I seem to remember this. I think these were here before, were they not?
Yeah, this is a nice fellow who I've talked to before, and I wish I could find stoppers for these, because this one and this one are really good, but without the stopper, it just doesn't help a lot. This
So
one's Blanco.
we're gonna let's ask the people watching. What do you think? Would you buy this without a stopper? Would you buy that without a stopper?
Say no. Resist the as is. Okay, this one's cute, but it's got a water ring in the bottom. So yeah, I don't think I see any that I can really use here today, except maybe the purple. That's a little harder color to find, but oh, it's got
Kevin
a
said he would.
little damage there. See, Kevin's got
Lynn
an
wouldn't.
eye.
Michelle wouldn't. Oh, you don't have to be sorry. George wants you to say no.
But actually, I do understand the color is great, and you know, for the right price, sure.
See, to me this one, it doesn't speak I need a stopper necessarily.
Yeah, but if you
Because
saw the
because
stopper
it
and it
looks
went
like
up
a
to
pear.
here, then all of a sudden
Yeah,
you'd go,
but it looks
oh,
like
it
a
does
fruit.
need
It looks like fruit, see, to me.
It does. It's an interesting
So
shape.
that to me is sort of can stand on its
I
own.
wonder who made this one. I don't think this is a Blanco. I think it's one of the other companies.
This
I'm not
this
sure
needed
who.
a stop too.
No, that one doesn't.
Yeah,
but-
I didn't think so.
I
These
don't-
the little ones didn't, right?
No, they're just little
Except that
coolers and
that
viewers.
did.
Yeah.
But this one would not.
No,
This
this
one
little
would
group
not.
over here are the ones that are
Whoops.
in correct condition, and probably the candle holder too.
Oh, and that.
Yes,
and that.
this one. So see, there we go. We're
Look,
rearranging
we're
his table
organizing.
for no good reason.
Oh well.
Maybe, touch it and it sells. Maybe that'll bring him some luck. He's off shopping somewhere. I know this guy. He
Or
likes to
sleeping
go-
in the car.
Oh no, he likes to go run
Okay.
around and look, so.
Portable xylophone.
Yeah,
Is that old?
it
Yeah,
is.
it looks old,
You can
doesn't
see
it?
the graphics.
Oh well,
It's cute.
Pastel.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing that'll drive your parents nuts.
Deluxe poker. So now here we have another one of these. Now, remember at the other place, at the hipster flea
Yeah.
market down in Louisville, how much did he want? He wanted 55,
He
I
wanted
think,
55 for this set, which is more than they sell for online. But
Why are
it
we
is a cute
whispering?
set. Well, don't want to give all our, might need to negotiate, so we don't want to tip it off too much. But anyway, when he comes back, we'll take
Okay,
a look
what
at
are
that.
these? What's this?
Oh, it's a paint box. And people do collect these. It's for your
Oh, yes,
watercolors.
that's
It's
right.
missing all of the stuff in it, but people mainly are looking for the boxes anyway. A lot of those are English. That one is. You can tell because they spell color with a U.
Well, they were Canadian.
Well, yes.
It looks like Canada.
Yeah. Yes. Sunny and bright and beachy. I'm very fond of Canada, but I don't think of it as a tropical tourist
Or a
destination.
swashbuckling.
Not particularly
colonizer.
swashbuckling, no. Here we go, records. Good morning.
Good morning, how are y'all?
Good, how are you? Oh, there she is with her boots, Nancy Sinatra.
She's not walking.
No, that's right.
They're made for lounging.
Yeah.
This is my last trip
Nice
around.
old Johnny
Almost
Cash,
running
that's
out.
cool. And Sun Records.
Oh well, now again, I will look at anything, and
I've only made 4 trips to the truck.
I think this is what George needs.
Mm.
He's always eating something on the sofa.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of a snacker rather than a sit down and eat a meal guy. Rusty rides again. For adults only, Rusty Warren.
Oh, Rusty.
Oh, she's really fun, actually. She was a very body storytelling slash.
Yes. What is this? Sex exponent.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. No, she was a very body
Oh yes. Look,
naughty
hey,
comedian.
look here. Now we need to talk about this. Talk about the knockers up. Come on. Talk about the knockers up.
Well, that was her first album, I think.
Right.
And she was pretty famous
but
for
she's
that.
holding the knockers that you...
The clackers that we just sold to
Yes.
the gal yesterday. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, we just saw some of these at the flea market in Louisville on Saturday, and now we see someone actually using them. So,
And this one is called Gaslight 61.
Songs for Sinners.
Yes, I get the feeling that she was a lot of fun. I think she's somebody
The
that my
hilarious
dad
comedy
knew in
album
my-
that has Mr. and Mrs. America rolling on the floor from coast to coast.
I seem to remember that my
Rusty Warren in orbit. Her hair is in orbit.
my dad liked her, and my mom did not let him play her around us, so I can't say I've ever heard that. Mary Poppins.
No, these are kind of fun. The
Yeah, this is a fun
cover art in the
Yeah,
60s.
this is a fun stack actually, and this one actually has the information, the comic inside. Although I think I'm not sure how. Oh, that's page 1. Yeah.
Thorough in it. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
looks
got all the. That's kind of neat. I have a friend who's a huge Mary Poppins fan. Oh, and there's a famous
I liked
one.
Mary Poppins.
Well, there
She
you
was
go.
weird.
She was different. I'll say that. Looks like the album's in good shape. Cover just lost its.
What about
glue
her
on that one
magical
side.
carpet bag?
Yes, well, it's in there. And now she's flying away with her umbrella. I always wanted to do that. Take an umbrella and
Oh,
fly
the
through
Alice in
air.
Wonderland groovy cover there.
Yes, that's very psychedelic. Of course, Alice in Wonderland, they think he was on opium when he wrote it, so that sort of makes sense. Pinocchio,
It's also a lot of symbolism of
Kenny Rogers, the
other
gambler.
things.
Yep, there's Pinocchio also with a...
Masonic and esoteric symbolism in it.
let's see, so there is Pinocchio with the full story.
Oh, Barb is in here. Hi, Barb.
Hey,
We just missed you at in
Misty's,
Bedford.
yes.
We were in Lawrenceburg, and we decided to drive back through Bedford because it was the same amount of time, and we surprised
oh, I saw
Misty and Tiger and
her. I saw her on that tour. That was fun.
Bree. We're still there.
Let's see. Soul food. Okay. Let's see what Alice in Wonderland looks like inside.
Does it have the same kind of thing with
It's got the book and
oh,
the
yeah.
whole thing, yeah, exactly. That's what's kind of fun about these. That's why they're a little more interesting. I don't know that they sell for a lot, but I just think they're cool. I like your Disney albums. How much are they? No, tell me what they're going for, because I think they're pretty good. Yeah, I'll hand them over here so you don't have to be on that.
I was just thinking about $5.
Yeah. I think that's fine. I don't really know what they
I'm gonna let them have a little chat.
Cool. We're trying to go, we're doing some live stuff.
Sometimes you can find a hidden piece of older stuff among this. Of course, the bottles are older here, but sometimes there's some hidden gems among all this. Just like George found that old bee smoker there that one lady had, and that was the only old thing that we found.
Oh, I just don't get the Flintstones doing Bambi. It doesn't have anything to do with the Flintstones.
The Flintstone or Mickey Mouse Disco. It's kind of
Well, Mickey Mouse Disco is
Mickey Mouse
funny.
he's a good one.
Mark's got that in his collection at the auction. I noticed.
You know, I can decorate for that. And I thought
I've got some old toys here. George likes these things that make noise. Spinner things that. What is this one? Oh, Denny's plastic thing. Curl a hot dog. Curl a dog. Okay.
Gotta take him to Mark to probably buy You got to take him to market
No,
probably. buy 'em
Mark
from
said
you.
he's got a bunch
Oh,
of them.
he's got a passel full already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, is that a butterfly?
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh yeah.
Just $1.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll get that for Deb.
There's nowhere to hang it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one in there too. Oh yeah. Yeah. How about that one?
Sure.
Just want $1?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, we have a neighbor that loves butterflies.
She'll like it.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll make her happy. But I got to find a dollar bill here.
The butterfly hangs like that.
oh well, well this one didn't have it though. So yeah, we'll take both of those.
Both of them? Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, that one's. Oh no, I can press it in. It's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It was just a little bent out, but that's fine. Just as long as they got hangers, she'll want that.
Yeah, she'll put them up in the window.
Well, that one's chipped.
Yeah, just let's
just do the
let's
one.
take the one. Okay.
That's fine.
Thank you, Penny.
We're
Thank you.
we're fussy sometimes.
That's all right.
Okay, I think we got it all. You got the butterfly?
Yes, I do.
I can hold it if you want, since you got that one.
Did y'all see these neat books? I don't know what they
Yeah, you know, I like
they got
these.
the-
I like these that are both sides. And when I was a kid, I
What
thought
did
they
that-
were really cool.
What was under that one? No,
other
under the one
side-
she just held up.
The other side is.
Oh, Pawns of Fear.
Tom
I thought it
Sawyer
said the
Abroad.
Pawpaws of Fear.
Yeah, so Call of the Wild and this. I always liked these when I was a kid because
Because you read one direction
are.
and.
No, and I'm just asking $2 a book.
Yeah, it's a good price actually, but I'm just not doing much with books these days. Oh, I'm sorry.
This is the. Now what is this? Is this a Carter thing?
It's supposed to be somebody.
It's like a Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, I think you're right. Thomas Promotions made in Japan, and it's a rattle.
Yes,
It's very strange, and a bottle opener. And I think it is supposed to be Jimmy Carter, although he did not have gray hair at that time, only after he was president. You notice that they all end up having gray hair by the time they're
Oh,
done.
his skull comes
Oh,
open.
it's not really a rattle. This just happens to be in there.
Don't
It's
hold
a
it behind the
free
bar.
Dairy Queen treat.
Oh,
So we'll put that out.
Jimmy
so she doesn't
Carter
ever
likes
think-
Dairy Queen.
Apparently so. It's strange that they. Oh, it's so you could get the bottle cap out. That's why.
What?
Yeah, it's a bottle opener in there.
Oh,
And then you take the head off and the bottle cap comes out.
It's a bottle opener.
That's kind of fun. How much is he?
Vanessa Taylor.
10. Yeah, he's cool. I haven't seen this one before. I'm trying to get the head back on for you. He had a Dairy Queen token in there that I put out for you. There we go.
He ate something that he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Is that newer?
Yeah, I don't know who that guy is.
It's Clifford.
Yeah,
Clifford the Big
Yeah.
Red Dog. That's right. I actually bought a box of his cereal once.
I liked Clifford. Oh, look at there.
Oh, no wonder. Look at him. He just woke up. No, same
The talc.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Not
Hey.
that one, but
No, what?
I've got
Oh, that's
some.
Avon.
He hasn't been well done with it, but oh, and that thing they've been.
Move away from the
These
Avon.
guys.
I don't know who they're still doing that, but at one time they were running $50.
Oh, this coin set? Yeah. Yeah, even though they're they're copy of the $2,000 coin, so
Yeah.
I guess people were willing to pay to have the look.
Yeah, right.
And you like these things.
Oh, the
You always go
noisemaker.
for the
I
noise
do, but
maker.
I've got a bunch of them. I'm really only looking for Halloween ones right now. These are these
yeah.
are more New Year's.
Okay. Right.
some
With the
tokens.
clown.
These were supposed to be 1950s. But
Yeah.
They were kept in a box, and that's what made them look so good.
Yeah, they're in good shape.
What is a giggle stick?
You shake it.
Shake it? No, up and down. Oh, wait, no. Turn it, maybe. Did you break it?
I don't think you can.
Shake it harder. Shake it harder. No. Okay.
It
No,
made
it-
a little
it-
noise.
It giggled for a
Let
second.
me see if I can.
See, you just turn it and let it fall.
Oh, and then it makes the
Yeah.
noise. Yeah, that's
It's probably
fun.
got damp.
Yeah, I've heard those before. Now that I hear that noise.
Cute stuff. Thank
I'm
you.
old, I know how to do that.
Old stuff is fun. I mean, you know, okay, maybe it doesn't last as long as having to go through 10 levels of a video game, but it makes good noises and they're fun to do. How are you doing? Good. Good, yeah, having fun. Kind of showing it off to people as we go this time.
Oh yeah, there's that built-in, still got that thing, the built-in.
Yeah, I wish I knew whether I needed that size wiper blade.
No, I mean the built-in, I don't know, I find that interesting, the built-in measuring tape with the blade.
Oh yeah.
You see those things all the time, I don't know.
Well, from time to time, yeah. RG done little cigars, that's cool.
You can open it. It's got some watches in there if you want to look.
Oh, does it? Okay, thank you. Let's take a look. Oh yeah.
What's that?
This?
No, the thing you just moved. Oh, some kind of...
Nissan pickup.
Oh, okay, there you go. He knows his stuff.
Now, is that another...
Has it been busy for you?
Over the weekend, it's been really good.
Good.
Yeah, I had a
That's
10.
good to
I wish
hear.
You could have seen yesterday, but I done sold it.
What'd you have?
It was a Ville Liberty.
Oh, neat.
It
Oh,
was
that's
Had
cool.
that really, colorful green, the old.
Yeah.
It was neat.
Oh, that sounds cool. I like this guy.
What do you know about that one there?
Well, I think, because you notice it doesn't have the color inside, I think that these were sold along highways in the Ozarks to tourists, and that they were trying to make it look like Niloc mission wear, where the color was all the way through because it was natural. So they would do painted versions of these, and they're really heavy. They're always almost like concrete, like this. So I think that's what you got. And actually, the colors are really good. It's a neat piece, and I think your price is really fair on it. Actually,
It's 15 days if you want to go.
uh-oh. Oh, you would do that to me. Okay, I think I'll take it. I like it a lot. Thank you. I'll take that. I'm going to look down the rest of your table. Thank you. I appreciate that. A little different refrigerator that we don't see that says food saver. That would have probably been a part of the refrigerator when we bought it.
Oh, it's officially warm now. The bugs are starting to sing.
The bug fest is starting. Yes, we will have some singing in the background coming. Okay.
Now, we saw that thing before too, and I thought that was odd. The paint by number wooden thing?
Birds of the World. So it's a model. Let's take a look. I'm going to set this down. This is the
I thought we saw
complete
that
paint set with
before.
instructions. So what it is?
It's paint by number, but it's a paint by number model kit.
Right, exactly. So you put the bird together, and then it tells you how to paint out the different pieces.
We need to get that for Laura and Mary Beth.
Well, they do like to do projects. I noticed they were decoupaging something on the last episode of Flippin' and Sippin'. Yes.
Oh.
I got another one here for you, Joe. Would you ever take handle like this?
That handle is different. Oh, it's a boiler. Okay, yeah. Oh, no, this is for canning.
No, that's for canning.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if you'd ever seen one like that or not.
You know, it's unusual having the side all the way down. I'm not really sure why they did that. Maybe so it wouldn't boil over so much.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's a good label. Patented 1920. That's pretty neat, actually. Yeah.
They're related.
It is different. I haven't seen that handle, and actually, no, that's a pretty neat piece.
How old
Am I getting that
is
back
this
on
thing,
right?
you think?
Oh, probably from the 70s.
Yeah. How much do you want for that? Like,
Yeah, I don't care what you want to do.
How about $1?
okay.
Okay, well, so
That.
yeah, that is actually pretty fun.
Yeah,
I like
we're
that.
getting
You
it
can
for
stab
$1.
in the whole thing. Yep. Okay, so I owe you $16. Well, I'm glad it's been good for you. It sure seems like a big crowd.
Stabber thing.
I'd like
It's
to
a
see
can
this. I wish
opener.
that they.
Stabber
I wish they
thing.
came out like this all the time.
You need $4, don't you?
Yep.
Two.
Here we go. I'll tell you what, I'll put those in there. Thank you, my friend.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
it.
Yeah, good
Good
to see you again. Yeah, I'm glad I had some. You have something.
Huh. Interesting watering can, plastic, but interesting shape on that.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome. Y'all have fun.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, this is fun. I really enjoy doing this, and it's fun to have people with us. So thanks for tagging along. Hope you're enjoying it vicariously anyway.
Oh yeah, see there was an interesting plastic watering can back there. Did you see the green? It
Yeah,
was like
I saw that. It was kind of neat. I've run into those sometimes.
A lot of them
A lot of
$3
little
for a dollar,
interesting
some
stuff
of
here.
them's $1, and some of them
Jewelry
like
is
this one
newer,
here
but
is
it's
$3.
kinda
That one
nice.
there's $1, that one there's $2. I'll sell them to you later.
I'm overhearing prices on keys that I like, but I don't see anything I need.
Okay.
Sometimes you've got to eavesdrop.
Oh, this looks like some sort of Indian or Asian or Middle Eastern
Looks pretty new.
blade.
Mostly
Oh, I know, just the style.
Mostly
and-
Pakistan
Okay.
is where a lot of the cutlery is being made now. This is an old coffee grinder.
Yeah.
I think that's a bunghole borer.
You think? It might be. Oh, it does look like it, doesn't it?
This,
yeah,
this.
yeah, or stopper. It is, you're right. Very good. We just learned about that. Or I just learned
I didn't
about
learn
it.
about it.
You knew about it.
I taught you what a bunghole was.
Yes. Yes, it's the hole in a whiskey barrel. And I did not know that before. This is kind of neat with the old office holder. Yeah, I like this. It's some sort of a
dispenser.
yeah, it's a very basic coffee grinder. It just doesn't
Oh, it's
have
a
its wall
coffee
mount.
grinder.
Yeah, yeah, you can see in
It's
there.
hard to see down. I can't see in there.
Yeah, it's to say coffee or maybe nuts even, actually.
Got
Really?
that one and
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's a coffee
one
grinder.
down there.
Yeah, that's not going to be
Old stock,
coffee.
but it's new in the
with
Yeah, I
that.
think you're right. I think it is nuts now that I look
Is
at
that
it.
oily?
It looks it, but it's actually just shiny. However he oiled it, it's dried off.
I don't know
But
where it's at.
yeah,
but
that's
I had-
cool.
I thought I had three
after we
last
just
week.
saw one, there's a picture.
Check on price of Moxie drink sign. Okay, that was back a while though, wasn't it?
Oh, that one. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. When I said, I pointed and I said, look, it says Wadsworth, Ohio. I didn't want to say it in front of the dealer, but that's a reproduction. That's the reason that that particular company out of Wadsworth, Ohio, those are new. Or new-ish.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
20, 30 years. So that's why I
D.
didn't
Jill
look into it.
C7. If you still want it, I mean, you know, we could go, but he might be asking the price as if it were original.
His prices were
and-
mainly original prices, and it wasn't real. So this fellow gets some neat arrowheads and flint points, and he knows his stuff. He's always got good stuff. Actually, he's got good
Yeah,
collection of
stirrups
coins.
and
Yeah, I like
old
the big leather
iron there,
stirrups.
and that's interesting too. That volt.
Oh, the voltmeter,
with
yes.
the prongs. Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember that thing there, and
Yeah, no,
we
he
came
gets-
here. This
He's a
guy's
regular
around here.
He's here most Tuesdays, actually. Yeah. Okay, now this is all mainly newer and overstock stuff here, so I'm not going to wade into that. Even though there's a big selection there, I just know it's not anything.
Okay, do we want to put this up?
No, it's not very
I
heavy.
don't want to hold that.
Yeah.
Cameraman doesn't want to hold this.
Well, then I'll hold it.
Put it in your pocket.
I've got a bag right
How
here.
about your little? Well, but don't the antenna. You're gonna bend the antenna.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I do this all the time.
Okay.
Believe me, I'm a pro.
Uh-huh.
Not that I haven't broken things before, having said
Watch
that.
out, there's people there.
Yep. Get on this side so that I'm out of it.
Oh, that Afghan has the three-dimensional. It's a little damaged.
Yeah, it does.
Like right here.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
no,
some-
that's just loose.
Well, it'd have to be
Yeah, there we
sewn,
go.
and, you know, I'm not going to do that. But it's neat with the flowers. Those are the ones people seem to
You're
want
you're
more.
not a pro. I thought you were a pro.
I'm not a professional sewer of any sort. No, I can't even sew a button. So no, not a pro in that regard. Let's see here. Big old lot pottery.
Now, what is this?
Rack.
We're Fur Willie. You need that one. He pronounces that like you do.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I remember him. He was here.
Yeah.
Now, what about that? What about that picnic thing with the fruit woven?
Oh, the basket first.
Yeah. Oh, is it a basket purse?
Good. Good. Good to see you.
Is this supposed to be a purse?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Looks like a picnic basket, but that's kind of how they were doing them.
Oh, made in the Philippines.
$6 million man.
What are you looking at over there?
Oh, they're cards from the $6 Million Man game. Deco. I wonder what.
Yeah,
Deco
interesting
was.
that it says Deco on it.
Yeah, that must have been some business.
Yeah. I don't know, it may have... What's the Pixie viewer? What's that?
Oh, that's going to be, it's like a, sort of like a Viewmaster, but more like slides.
Yeah, but are you looking at Pixies, or is that just the name of it?
No, it's just the name because it's small. Yeah, see, you can look in here.
What?
You look in here.
Oh,
and
you
then
use
put
the
your
box
slides.
as the viewer.
The box
okay.
is the viewer, yeah.
Hey,
Well,
it's in pretty good condition. $6?
I don't think that's for that. I think that's for the canister, but
The canister has a label on it.
you're right. If it worked, that'd be a great deal. Hard to tell out here without plugging it in.
Yeah, I don't have a... Let's see, if we had the wheelie thing, if we had the cart, you could wheel around the battery, the power bank,
Oh, well,
and then you could plug in things like that.
that would be nice. It is not good for the Christian health to hustle the Asian brown for the Christian riles and the Asian smiles.
That makes no sense.
Oh, it's Rudyard Kipling. I was
Okay.
gonna say. I wasn't
You're
sure
in
where
the
they were going with
You're
all of
in
this.
the thing. Okay. To hustle the Asian brown for the Christian riles and the Asian smiles, and he weareth the Christian down in the end of the fight. It's something about
this
war
had to do
with
this had to do with the
Asians.
opening of Asia, like the opening of Japan and all of that.
Oh,
He's
okay.
basically saying, don't be in a hurry to try to convert them all to Westernism because they will react. And I think that was actually true at the time.
Oh.
What kind of you?
Look, Elvis has lost his head.
Most of
How many
them
you
are.
got?
Oh, these are, look at
Elvis isn't
these.
looking so good.
These are groovy.
Oh, those
You
are
know,
80s.
like-
They're
Yeah, oh, I like these.
Blue Jays.
Let's see what we have in derby glasses.
big
if we've got
gentleman.
any-
These are gold and kind of a burnt sienna and
Big
Kelly
guy,
green.
top hat.
I don't know.
My father had a
These
liquor
are.
store.
Gray or blue?
Now, there's a rather obscure thing I'm looking for with these.
Put on whiskey bottles.
Yeah.
Call me,
Get
text me.
these.
All right, I'll call you.
Ceramic. Gotta be ceramic.
Yeah, it's fine.
1971.
I'll come back and get that picture.
I'll tell you what,
Some of
buddy,
these have the wrong
those
name on it.
74s are, that's a good deal.
Yeah, they're
Nothing
interesting
wrong with it
ones.
all, buddy.
How much do you want for these?
I have to have 10 for those 6.
10 for all 6?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's a good deal, to be honest. That gold from I don't think it's fresh, buddy, but there was people yesterday.
I'm not
that
quite. That is
I
very.
said,
I'm
I don't know if I
I'm-
do it, but they
I'm-
did it. And it may be okay, I don't know.
Okay, so what I'm looking for is to see if they have the wrong horse on 1971. 'cause
Yes,
those-
get the wagon. Purse is cute. Yeah, the purse, Laura, the purse had some damage. I'm pushing for these, but George does not seem to.
I'm not as excited. I think they will be. They're very 80s. They're gonna come back in style. People loved the lilies and stuff back then, but
They're in very good shape.
not if you look closely.
Yeah.
Really?
I
Where?
wouldn't lie to you. I mean, they were buying it yesterday. One
Where?
guy said he got
You
3
have to look
pieces
closely,
out,
but
so
trust
I
me,
don't
I
know.
spotted it.
Oh, you mean just the small amount? See, George uses
see, you got a heck of a
picayune
boy. I don't know if I-
excuses when he just really doesn't want to buy something.
That's also true. Well,
I-
sometimes you have to convince yourself yes
Oh,
or
and
no.
walk into the spider web
Yes.
again. Come into my web, set the spider to the fly.
Let me ask him about these. May I ask you the price on these?
Those hobnails,
Yeah.
take $10 for those 2.
10 for the pair, okay. And how about the mirror?
The guy bought that.
Oh, you bought that, okay. I
That is
understand.
I
his.
bought it, but I was setting it back for him.
Oh, okay, very good. Missed that one then. He's got some neat stuff though, so let's see what else he has here. 7-Up cooler, that's neat. And it's the same one, see, it's got
Yeah.
just a different company.
Yes, Laura was enjoying that I called you out on your
It's true.
wily ways.
It's true, and I'm willing to admit it. Boy Scout troop, yeah, that's a neat 7-Up cooler. Pardon me, I'm sorry. That's Harlequin, but it's got some damage. Here's another one of these compasses. I just bought one of these, so
Oh,
I guess
yeah,
I
you
don't
did,
need
didn't
another
you?
one. Miami.
That's old 7-Up, and that's the oldest one I've ever had. You know that deal where the old gentleman I got it from, I didn't know it. I said,
Are you waiting to ask him something?
I'm waiting to hear what he says about the cooler.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it's a nice one. I like that it's got the opener on the end.
That's probably the third one you need. The best one I've ever had. It's the best one I've ever had.
Very cool. So, hey, let's see.
With an old erector set.
I just got an erector set, and they're heavy, so one is enough per period of time, unless you find something. I have that exact one. That's the I didn't look at. You know, he's saying he wants 2 1/4 for the 7-Up. The other guy wanted 100 for the Pepsi. That's the same thing. Pepsi one's starting to look better and better. Some nice Navajo and turquoise jewelry. I always like the bear claws. Yep, big chunk of turquoise.
Now,
there.
is that a loop? Like a heart with a double? That's
yeah,
kinda cool.
I think
that's
is,
probably
actually
theirs, though.
Yeah, I suspect it is because it's with their glasses, and then they've got coins. There's a couple of coin dealers who come to this show. This guy's the less protected coin guy. He's got a good reputation.
Madonna was
Got a
thinking.
good reputation.
You do. I'm gonna grab this because I had the gal I was trying to refer her to you, and I didn't have your number. So.
All right.
I did an appraisal for a gal at New Harmony, and she was from this area, and she wanted to sell coins, and he was somebody who I felt was reputable. I buy and sell coins and collect myself, but I never buy anything I appraise.
Right. So some old stereo equipment. Now these are old. These bows. I wonder if those are.
They're good quality. I mean, Bose is always a better
I just wonder
brand.
what year that is.
Yeah, I don't know. The case looks 80s to me because of this wood with the... But they could even be a little newer, but then speakers got smaller and smaller after that, so that'd be my guess.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet that those are worth a substantial amount, actually.
They may be. I just sold some stereo equipment in Seattle at one of my mall spaces yesterday, and I mean, I was amazed. It went for great prices, and I mean, I got it cheap at a garage sale, so that was really exciting. The gal asked if I had 175, and she asked if I'd do 145, and I said, well, I paid $20, so yes, I didn't say that out loud.
Try and get rid of some stuff. Yeah.
And like you see, yes, there's the trying to get rid of some stuff dealers. There's the professional dealers who do it all the time. So
Actually, the one last time we were here during the week, some guy was just giving things away because it was the last stop before the dump, I think.
Yep, yeah, and I think we ended up he had stereo equipment. I think we took a piece home of that, too. Okay, I'm not seeing older jewelry.
Yeah, a lot of jewelry dealers today.
Yeah, but mainly new or more contemporary than I do.
Cheap finds would enjoy that video game guy back there.
Oh yeah, well there's a few. Well, those are mostly movies, I guess.
Yeah. Now these old like N64 controllers, I just don't know if those are actual. See, that's not an actual Nintendo one. Oh, thank you for explaining the obvious.
Hey, I thought it was. I thought it was important. I was just proud that I knew that. I'm only learning about that stuff. I was not a video game player. They came out when I was a kid, but it was not my thing.
George played Pong.
I played soccer.
What's that?
Oh.
I thought it was football.
Well, in other countries, yes. Oh, here's the old S&E Queen Stamps book. My mom would drag us into there. But what's fun about these is you'll see the stuff that they gave away.
You're in the shadow, so they can't see.
Oh, well, that's trade side stuff. You'll see the stuff that they gave away, but a lot of it is stuff people collect now. So you'd save up the points.
Just stand just stand over there on the shot. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's hold it up.
Well, I wanted to show what was inside. I can't do it with one hand, so let's see. Because you will see things that people collect now. This one's probably, what year does it say?
D. Jill C7 thinks the Dewdrop Inn used to be in Louisville down by the stockyards, but is not positive.
Oh, that's great. I wondered about that because I figured it. He said he got it in Louisville, so that makes sense.
LaDonna, were they bows that you hauled, or just did that just remind you of the big speakers you hauled from Germany?
Look at this, the beauty of burnished brassware. This is all the brassware that's coming back into style with people now.
This one's interesting because it's older from that.
I think it's
I remember this still in the 80s.
Yeah, you could still go there in the 80s, but yeah, you could even get furniture at S&H Green Stamps, and you'd have to give a certain number of books, and then...
Well, are we going to
if
get it
wasn't
or
enough-
not?
Well, I just want to look and see if it's got any other... The pheasants we see a lot. Look at all the Westmoreland grape glass.
All of my dollars.
And then there's all sorts of kitchenware. You know, these things are fun because if you're trying to date stuff, it's a really easy way. You just look at this and figure, oh, okay, this is mid-60s, and here's what was in
Oh,
style
well, go
then.
back to the bathroom.
You like the bathroom stuff, huh?
Yeah, I love the monochromatic bathroom.
Yes, where the
Well,
toilet.
you really,
and
here we
everything
go.
else.
Yeah, like the whole set. Is that would be a hamper,
Yes.
toilet roll?
Yes, and then matching bath mats.
Yes.
Yeah, these are kind of fun. And catalogs can sell. I think they're kind of
Look at the black. Look at the black and the go with the poodle.
Oh, that's really cool.
What is that above it? What is that up there?
I think that was Ransburg that made the pottery, also made the tinware.
But what is this? What is that symbol there above the poodle?
It's an umbrella.
Oh, okay, parasol.
Oh, and look, there's your 1950s S&H Green Stamp Redemption Center.
Oh, no, I want to see
I
this
remember my mom
one.
dragging me around.
Everybody sees the 50s.
No,
and all
look,
that
there's
stuff.
your poodle with
we
the
want to
umbrella.
see the 70s.
Well,
That's
some
what
of
we
us
want
do.
to see.
Some of us live
Here
through
we
the 70s.
go. Here we go. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got to get this one.
Well, I want to take a look at that.
If
There's
George is,
1980
yeah, oh,
for
yeah,
you.
yeah. These are the ones.
Now, here's 1980, and things from the 80s are going to come back. Look at the Capiche shell lampshade there.
Yep.
People are buying those
So,
again.
here we go.
So some of
two
these
we're
are
getting.
interesting for,
Let's-
well, we don't know how much they are yet, but we're going to
I'm
find
gonna
out.
ask.
Okay.
How much do you want for these?
These get $1 a piece for 'em.
$1 a piece? Okay. Is that for all of them, or I mean, any of them, or
not
okay?
the big
One,
what you
I'm
meant.
sure, but
Yeah, it's $1 a piece. It doesn't matter.
okay. Thank you. Well, I think we're going to take 3 of them.
These 3 here? Okay.
Yeah, yep, that sounds great. Those will be fun, and then we can show everybody what they should be looking for now. Hello there.
He's
Did you find these? Kind
Kind
of.
of. You found them in his hand, and they were yours. Well, that's cool. Let
Do you
me
like
see.
looking through and seeing all this old stuff?
I like messing with old stuff, yeah.
Yeah, me too. I always have. I'm sorry, I don't have anything smaller. Is that okay?
Yeah, so how much?
He said
he
$1 a
$3
piece, so
for all
$3.
of them. Yeah.
That'd be 21, 22, so 17.
17. Yes, thank you. Has it been a good weekend, or did you just come today?
Just came today.
Oh, okay, cool.
Got a typewriter and that big.
Thank you
that
very
big
much.
fan is cool. Yes, thank you.
The big fan is cool, and it's got a maker tag or something on the back of
So
it.
it's
We'll get out of
it's
these
a
folks
propeller
today.
blade.
Oh, and look at the color of the typewriter. That's
Yeah.
a color. And apparently it works, although this seems like it's come
The
loose.
catalogs, they're the
S&H Green
S&H
Stamps.
Green Stamp catalogs.
Okay. Oh, I see. The ribbon is...
See, these people know that you type.
Yes.
The
this
quick
was-
brown fox jumps over the lazy
Yes,
dog.
it was that, and now for the time. Now is the time for all good men to come to the aid of their country. It was so that you would use all of the letters on the typewriter and be able to test them. So those are the things that you have to type.
He tells you project in.
Margin.
Now there's something worse,
It's
something.
not exactly
like, what about if
perfect,
I
but
bought
let's
two?
see
I
what
bought
they
that
want
one
for
and
that.
Really?
That's why I
Yeah.
have it.
Okay.
I can't buy
I said
a sign.
every time I said I buy one, I buy them from you every year. Every year we go back and forth, and I always.
Are
end
you
up
from
just
the
buying-
trading? You're from the Owensboro
Oh,
Trading
yeah.
Post? Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Plus,
We've-
I give them. This is grandsons. There's 3 of them. The other 2's running around.
Awesome.
Yeah, we've been in there a couple times.
Yeah,
That's a great place. You got a bunch of great stuff in there.
Well, try teaching them.
Yeah. Yeah. You know,
Somebody's got to take over someday.
well, exactly. Yeah, we're
I'm
all
55, but
we're all looking to the future and hoping that
won't help
there's
that fella.
some people to do it.
help
And
him real quick.
How much
so, you
is
know.
the blue
I'll
typewriter?
I tell you what, I'll take $10 on it.
What all's wrong with it?
I don't know. I just brought it over here. Looks like to me all it needs is ribbon straightened out.
Well, that paper was already in it, went typed like
it was
that
all,
when you
that's
got
just
it.
how
Yeah.
I got it, yeah.
Yeah, so it came just like this. Okay.
Yeah,
I got
the
a feeling all
ribbon-
it needs that ribbon.
Yeah, I have a feeling you're right, and I think Yeah, that's a little bit, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, I
You
think
sure?
for $10 I'll get that. Do you mind if I leave a pile
Absolutely
under the
not.
table with
You can
you?
do whatever you
'Cause
want.
Then I don't have to come back. Okay,
I
thank
ain't
you.
try. Oh, that's for your phone. I couldn't figure out what he had, and I didn't want to be nosy.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
I'm filming
I got
George here.
I could not figure out what you had in your hand. I didn't want to be nosy. And
Okay.
it just dawned on me.
There we go. So we got.
What are you doing back there?
I'm gonna leave these with him because he said we could come back. I'm gonna
You
buy
want-
the type.
Well, why don't
They
we?
got a bag.
Why don't we just walk back to the car with it? We've got plenty of time.
Are you?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Because we're gonna head
You
over
don't
there
bother me, You
anyway.
can do whatever you want.
Okay.
We forgot stuff last time.
I'll tell you what. My hands are free, so I can look at the rest of your stuff. But I owe you
Yeah,
$10.
that's fine.
Let me set those down with the other
You want a
stuff.
bag for them?
I'll carry them.
He said he'd give you a bag.
Okay.
Let me go. Hey, where's the bag at, honey? Oh, you're gonna hit me.
That's a neat fan.
Yeah, I bought it this morning.
That's cool.
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you gonna put on it?
I'm gonna leave it. They had that's what it had on. I bought it. They had a quarter on it. But
Yep.
I'll take 100 for it.
I
I
think
saw
that's
one
worth it.
that's a little smaller than it. I'm just using that.
Okay,
I'm
everything
sorry,
else. Yep, I think we're good. I'm going to give him $10, and then we can carry on. Maybe we can even drive in for it at the end instead of having to drag.
Well, we almost left the flea market Saturday or Sunday with stuff hidden under a table. Oh, another one of those. Yeah. Wow.
Does it work?
Oh, isn't that broken?
Oh, here's
that
the things. I
thing?
don't know how they work.
Okay. Well, let's.
Yeah, but I
see if
think
it
that's
works.
that thing is broken.
Well, let's see. I know how it does. So let's see if we can make it do.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
it turns.
it can't attach to the. See, that's
Well, what
broken.
you're supposed to do is pull the string, and then it flies.
The other side. See, it's got to go up around and be on the other side.
Yeah.
We had one of these in one of the very first haul videos we did 2 years ago, actually. I remember this well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because the fun thing is that when you get it all wound up, if you have this here and it works, when you pull it,
yeah, but
it makes the
can
thing.
you take that off? Turn it around. Turn the beanie around. That right there has the thing broken off.
Yeah, well, it's just
Isn't
come
it?
loose because you're supposed to
You
pull
d-
the
so
string,
you think that-
and then there it goes.
Dang it.
Yep, I'm gonna get it. I can fix this.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it to work.
Yeah,
yeah.
we thought it was broken, but it just needs the
about
string
$1?
fed back through it.
You got it for $1. That's just cheap.
Oh, it has two of them.
Yep. They always came with two because you knew you were gonna lose one of them right away.
Okay.
So I owe you $11 now.
Did you get shallow?
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. He gave you $5. They got to give you $5.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna put these in here.
Yes, George is having fun.
I am having fun. Anytime you get a beanie copter, that's a good day. Are you sure you don't want to leave that bag here? You said it was
I'm sure.
fine. Well, do you want to take it back?
Take what back?
All this stuff? Do you
I want to take it all back. I don't want to have to remember to do it.
All right, that's fine then.
Because we forgot. We often forget.
Sort of.
We have plenty of time.
I did forget one yesterday. That's true. I guess we're gonna take it. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You change your mind or something, just set it back.
Okay.
But let's go down a different aisle just because.
Okay. Go down this one and
Yeah.
Sit down here and try to sell a whole box together.
Yeah, they got cool stuff. Actually, that's a place that I really need to go and film because the Owensboro Trading Post is full of interesting stuff.
right.
And I haven't been there yet, so we'll have to do a regular video on our other channel. If you just stumbled across us, I'm the Antique Nomad on my regular channel, and this
Get
is
on
the
the other
Antique
side.
Nomad Live.
Get in the.
I'm gonna look while we go.
Keep
just
talking.
to-
Keep talking and doing your little thing.
Oh yeah. So anyway, this is our live channel, but I do have a regular channel where I do Monday and Wednesday pre-recorded and with premieres, and we go all over the world of antiquing and vintage. I go coast to coast and look for shiny objects that we can resell for a profit. or at least we think we can, hope we can, plan to.
We can walk back up this row. Let's just get this back to the
Yeah,
car.
you're right, because there's a bunch of nice fountain glass I'd like to look at, and I'll need a free hand for that. But we got through half the row anyway. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm really excited. I felt so good yesterday. We went to a antique show in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. That's a monthly show during the better weather months. And I had a couple of people say hello, and they said that because of channels like mine and Crazy Lamp Lady and some of the other people showing what it's like to do this, that they had actually left their jobs that they didn't like and took the plunge and have become resellers. And it's really good to see a new generation of people getting excited and interested in this. I say a new generation. One gal was actually, she retired from her other job and started selling. But then two other ones were like in their 20s and 30s and had left really difficult, low-paying, not fun jobs to do this instead. And I just think that's great. I love people to have the opportunity for that kind of freedom. So it was reinvigorating, I'll say that.
So let's go down this way so that we can show this big truck full of melons.
Oh yes, that's right, because this is a real flea market, so you can find anything here. Probably could find a flea if you looked hard.
Yeah, there used to be poultry, live, fowl, and...
Well, I saw someone carrying a bunny in a cage, so I think they might be here today. We might actually see critters. And here's a whole truckload of
But let's
pumpkins.
cut through there. We're right over there.
Oh, is it?
Yep. Don't get distracted by the melons.
Yes. Always good advice.
Oh no, they don't have wagons here. You've got to bring your own, but
I didn't.
he doesn't have one.
Well, I think I have one in Florida.
He's gonna have one soon, whether he likes it or not.
Oh, believe me, it's time. Yeah, carrying big heavy.
If you're
typewriters.
wondering why he's as thin as a rail, it's because he...
I thought I'd have huge muscles by now from carrying all this crap, but it isn't working out that way.
Okay, crap?
Well, I mean, it's wonderful stuff now that I bought it. Now, I'm very happy with that typewriter for $10. It does seem like everything works. Someone just played with the ribbon. And those colored typewriters, you know, the last one I had, I sold it right away at the Springfield, Ohio show for $70. And I am going to the Springfield, Ohio show in a couple of weeks, and it will be there with me.
Okay, I'm gonna put these up here. You're gonna get to see inside the Nomad wagon for a minute. Let's see, put those there. Oh, I'm sure that was nice and loud. Sorry about that.
Oh, yes.
George is...
The real effect. Did you lock it?
George is very impatient.
Yes, I am, because we're finding things that
It took an act of God to get him up this morning, and now he's...
Now I am chomping at the bit, because...
You're going to get run over, too, by bikes.
Am I? Oh.
Yep.
Well, it's now close to the time I usually would like to be waking up, so
We're going through here. We're not going to go through that again.
Okay. I have to say, I must let the cameraman direct as far as this kind of thing.
The talent is the talent, and the director is the cameraman.
Yes. I just always think of the Muppet Show and everybody being impossible and Kermit trying to hold it all together, which apparently Jim Henson came up with because he was a guest on Johnny Carson and Jack Parr in the old Tonight Show days a lot, and that's where he came up with the idea of doing the Muppet Show as a variety show with an MC or a host, because he had been involved with that world so much. Okay, let's see here. This is mostly, I mean, there could be
What
something
is that?
in here, but
Wood,
it's mostly
with those
wood.
stamps.
Stamps.
Rubber stamps.
Oh, rubber stamps. Yeah, it's funny. Scrapbooking and rubber stamping and things were really big a few years ago, and it seems like that settled
You're talking
down.
into the void.
Oh, it seems like the scrapbooking phase has kind of moved on to
I thought you wanted to go up the...
We went this way.
Yeah, but you wanted to go look at the fence.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, thank you.
See,
it's really hard to keep track if you don't do it methodically, and that's why having a cart really is a good idea, because then you don't leave and come back.
That's why I wanted those things in the van.
Yeah, it was probably a good idea. Yes, I did. I bought a pair of jarts yesterday, or a set of jarts yesterday, and then almost left them behind. So.
Okay, get on my right.
Yep. No, I thought we saw. Oh,
No, you wanted you wanted the Fenton or
yeah,
something.
that's one. That's one.
Is it
aisle
one over?
It
Okay, yeah,
is.
you're right.
See, we do get lost. It's okay. You might see something
I
that
bought
somebody
some
put
good
out
ones.
after you walked by their booth the first time. I've had that happen.
Oh, that's right. We walked down the melon.
Yes.
The melon aisle.
Okay.
But
Well,
still.
let's see. So I hope you folks are all having a nice, relaxing Labor Day since you're not out sweating at a flea market at 9 in the morning. It's starting to get pretty hot.
He is excited, yes.
Yeah, I love doing this. Yeah, it's really fun. I think sometimes,
Let's
I get.
come back here.
I think
We're waiting for that noisy thing to go away.
Oh, okay. Well, I think sometimes I get so caught up in the, wanting people to understand what things are, and I'm focused on it's this, it's that, this is how you tell new from old and all that. That sometimes my enthusiasm for it doesn't always show as much, but when we're live like this and I'm finding it, it's like, wow, this is cool, and I remember why we're here. Let's see, we saw this. So it's up
so
here
you're
on
going to
the
be
left.
looking on the left.
Yep. Yep, because we already shopped the other side. Oh, they have a nice pedestal sink in there. We'll show you that on the way back.
I think that's that permanent guy, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, they cleaned out this mess that used to be there, and they've got all sorts of people set up, so that's good that they're utilizing that better. Okay, now where is this?
It's up here.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, yes, I see it now. All right, so these folks have some nice Fenton pieces. I don't see anything that I think is going to glow under a black light, but I see some good colors that are not so easy to find, so we're going to take a look here for a minute. Okay. All right, so this one, yeah, 1979. It's priced at $35, and that's
What are
a
we
fair
looking at?
price for what it is. It's got the Fenton label. The paper labels are what they used before they marked everything, and so that's why you don't see marks on a lot of the older pieces. And this one is priced at $30, and this one says it is Old Virginia glass, and that is also a Fenton line that they did in the early 70s. They did a really neat black carnival in that particular line too. Okay, yeah, some nice stuff here actually. I don't see anything that is.
Yeah, but you wanted more up that way.
No,
You wanted
we
more
got
stuff up there.
Oh no, I looked at it when we went by.
Okay.
I'm fast that way. This guy also has a really good selection of old Western. And there's something we can show on these that I think is interesting. So 1949 is when this came out, and 1953.
Needs to be in the sun.
That's right. So it came out in 49 and it was re-released in 53, and that's how you can tell what generation of a movie poster this is. These little cards would have gone in small town movie theaters where they didn't have room for a big marquee. They would have just had this in the window so you knew what the feature was. But I have gone through those, so I already had bought what I wanted out of those the last time we were here. And he got some neat old Roy Rogers.
Yeah, I
stuff,
remember
too.
some of this stuff.
Yeah, he's really got a lot of Roy Rogers
Trigger.
and Dale Evans, and this I think is a big scarf, King of the Cowboys with Trigger. Dale Evans is probably on there, and many happy trails printed in. Very cute. And then he's got a great selection of old cap guns and things. I mean, these are the ones you want with
Look
the
at this.
backing.
The coloring book.
Yeah, let me show
Look
you.
at the cutout dolls.
Oh, that's
So
kinda
these
neat.
are cutout dolls, yeah.
Yep, you can see
He's got
he's
his
had a little
arm
bit of a hard
torn
life.
off there,
Yes.
but he's been used, yeah.
Paper dolls were subject to that. But I really wanted to show you these really quick because a lot of these are Roy
You need to
Rogers
get on
too.
this side.
I just thought it would be fun to see these because these are so great. He's got the cases with the tacking and the horseshoes. I mean, this is the people who collect this 50s kid stuff. This is the top end of the market, and he's got really good pieces that you don't see. So I thought it'd be fun to just show people those. The
Yeah.
Texas Junior gun holder here, and it's priced at $125, and it's worth every penny of it.
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, they're really heavy and
Oh, it's all part
substantial.
of. Oh, it's a double.
It's a,
holster,
yeah, it's a double holster, and it wraps around, and it's the belt and the whole thing. If you were a
I know an adult kid who would like this.
yes, you had.
Thank you.
And let's see here, they've got.
What are these? What are those supposed to be?
Acorns.
Really?
Yeah, they're hand blown and they're crackle glass, but they feel greasy like new glass. They're
Oh yeah, no,
probably
but
a
I'm just
glass
wondering
blowing
what
studio.
they were supposed to represent.
Yeah, I think they're nicely done. They're probably from a studio glass maker, and they're really priced inexpensively, but they're just newer than what I do. Oh, that funny Santa Claus! I gotta look at that. This is a canister of some sort. It's got a very different looking.
Hand painted Italy.
Oh no, I do a YouTube blog.
The news would have way better equipment.
Hand painted in Italy, and it's got Santa at the window, and that is just strange and different.
No,
enough
that's
that
okay.
I think I have to get that.
You're gonna get this?
I am. Yeah, I just like that that's Santa Claus. There you go. And then this is an old cooler with the space shuttle on it. Amongst the space shuttle and the Alamo, that's kind of a bad juxtaposition of themes, don't you think?
No
But it's
comment.
probably from Houston, and that would be the reason why.
Got the little surprises in it.
Okay, let's see here. So I owe you $4.
Now, we may come back and get this because this is heavy.
Oh,
I
it's-
will not forget.
It's actually not heavy.
Oh, it is?
I don't
Okay.
mind to carry it, no.
Okay.
Now, the Italian ceramics are usually kind of light. They were a little flimsy, honestly, and so finding them in good shape is the trick, and that one's in good shape. And, you know, Christmas is coming eventually. I think there's only 157 shopping days left. Thank you very much.
Look at the little cowhide thing over there, though.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, sir.
That's cute.
Okay, well that was cool. That was unexpected because he doesn't usually have things like this, and that's why it was $4. You know, I'm not saying it was the greatest painted Santa Claus, but the fact that it's Italian ceramic, someone's gonna like that. And it's probably 1960s or 70s with that stamp, so. Okay, big old funnel there.
Yeah, I saw that
Some
coming in.
enamelware.
It's pretty, I don't know, it's not rusted, it's just, well, maybe it is. Oh, now this is,
Here's a grinder from the 1880s, and then a.
I like this.
Oh yeah, that's a nice compass actually, but it's fairly new. I mean, it'd be good for using because
Yeah.
it's got the day glow colors. Good.
Good.
How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. Y'all see anything you want to know about this?
Thank you. Will do.
Is that? Yeah, it's-
And here's a Griswold, the little ashtray version that they gave out.
Oh,
as a
yeah.
promotion. He's got
yeah,
the
that's
big
still,
handle.
I would thought it maybe had been, well, that's metal. This is metal.
Yeah, that's kind of a transition.
What do you think
phase.
this is? Do you think well, see, it's that outdoor color.
Right,
So,
it's the outdoor color, so that's going to be 80s or more recent, I think.
When I called earlier.
oh,
I'm out of pocket called you.
what is this?
Okay.
That is the bottom of a
Heat
metal detector.
metal coil loop, waterproof.
receiver,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And, you know, it's a holiday show for the
Pardon me, sorry.
But also some really good stuff, so.
And I do look at ammo because there's certain ones, there were certain commemorative boxes for ammunition that are valuable now that were done in the 70s, and then older ammo boxes sell too. So I really will buy and sell anything that I think is interesting. This is the cart that I liked the last time, and it's still
Yeah, it's pretty bad though.
Well, the top is rusty. That's the only reason, but it rolls well, and it's a big industrial thing. They're handy for shows because you can use them as shelving in the meantime. But yeah, it's a little beaten up. I think he wanted 40, which is more
That's
than I
not.
was willing
That's
to pay.
not singing to me.
He's got the pedestal sink.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
an old one there. This would be nice if you were redoing an old house.
Mhm.
You just clean it up with CLR and put a.
And when he's got the
He's
full
got the toilet
set
paper
with it,
roll,
yeah.
yes. Yeah, he mostly gets more household products, so I don't usually go in and look back in the back. 'Cause it's,
Memorial Day was fair, but
That's an old VHS
seems busy.
recorder, yeah. No, that's not. Get back up.
oh, he's a nice guy.
I know, but we're.
Yes, yes. This is probably mostly produce down here, but I did see one person.
We will hit this on the way back to the back to the van because
Okay.
we'll show you the mountain of sweet potatoes there, which
Wow.
actually we might need.
There are a lot of people out today. This is great. We've got more to go. So
George is very excited.
I hope you folks are having fun and stick with us if you can, because we'll hopefully see some more shiny objects that are interesting. This, until about a month ago, was full of basically garbage that the guy would just pile up and leave out in the weather for
Well,
years
it wasn't
and-
garbage. It was junky tools and metal
metal
things.
bed frames and box springs and things like that. And he finally gave it up, and now they've got coin dealers and an Avon rep, and it's looking much better. And this one might even have some old stuff, so let's see. No, not really.
Excuse me. My mother wears that size, and
Yes, it looks like the kind of thing she wears.
look, I'll be back.
The poodle. That's Norton's from Japan. Yeah, that's cute. He's got a cute face. But I have a lot of cute dogs for a sale that I'm doing later this
What the horse? Unicorn. What year is that now?
Probably homemade. Yep,
Loomco.
1981, when they were just starting to do the unicorns
Yes.
everywhere. Oh, I do see
Oh.
an alligator now. Yeah, these are probably Stangl. Let's take a look.
pair
Oh
of
no,
them.
they're Royal Hager.
Royal Hager
Gold
ashtrays.
tweed. Yep.
2 of them.
Yeah. Kind of a fun shape.
Not interested.
This one, hand painted, made in Japan. It's kind of clumsy looking, but it is an alligator, you know.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
couldn't tell upside down.
Yes. I think I'll ask about this guy.
Okay. And the Hager ashtrays.
Hello. How you doing, buddy? How are you? I was wondering how much you market on this and the 2 gold apps. Yeah, I didn't see anything that really grabbed me there.
These are flawless, really.
Yeah, they're neat. I think I'm going to get one of them.
Just one?
Well,
I thought they were a pair. Like.
no, he hasn't priced individually.
Oh, okay.
I like the gold on
See,
this
I
one
thought it
better.
was like
See, I think
this kind of thing.
No, I think it's just for different. Probably one on each end table would have been the way
Okay,
that they
hold
had
them out. Hold them out.
Yep, gold tweed.
Really? You think that's different? You think it's a little more gold up in the paint there?
Yeah, it's not that it really matters, but since I'm just going to get one, I'm going to get this one.
Okay.
All right, I owe you $10.
Bean. Is it 5 apiece, right? 5 apiece. I tried.
No, it's not him.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry what you got there.
Well, maybe someone else will come and take it from you, and then I will be sorry.
Why can't you don't say that? I got tons of stuff.
Oh, that's good. I'll look for you here again then. Thank you.
I forgot somebody even unloaded you.
Oh, well, I might catch you on the way out. Thanks a lot. Okay, so now here's the thing is that
See, I just assumed that would be for 2 tables and you would want them for.
Yeah, no, I don't think they were sold that way. I think they were sold individually. And the reason I didn't get both is there's nothing wrong with the price. It's just that there's a whole lot more shopping to do. I'm going to be seeing a viewer who's having me come to her house and look at her collection, and it looks like she's got really great stuff, and it's going to be a great buy. And so I just, one is great. Two, I think I might later wish I had $5 to spend on something
Someone's
else.
asking, LaDonna wants me to raffle off a shopping trip with you.
Oh my gosh, well that would be really fun, and I actually was just thinking about that because we met some friends of ours yesterday and went shopping, and I thought, wow, this is really fun. So, that's not a bad idea. I think that would be great fun, actually.
And anyway, someone else here is asking, Annie's Antiques is asking if there's anything you won't pick up. There are some things I won't, trying to develop my reputation as a classy reseller.
Annie, you're probably right. I have been in the business so long, and I'm such a generalist. I started out mainly as a glass and china dealer and dinnerware and pottery. And then when those markets kind of fell out, when eBay came about and people found out, including us, that some of the stuff we thought was rare and valuable wasn't as rare as we thought, I started just selling everything. And because of that, I honestly will pick up just about anything, including things that some people find objectionable. I mean, I don't shy away from...
Basically, if it's legal to sell.
If it's legal to sell, I will buy it. I don't think that that's necessarily a good strategy for most people. I think what you're doing to develop a niche, especially online, I think if you're a little more targeted and a little more focused, you'll develop a market better and people will come back to you. So I think what you're doing is smart. It's just, I do it this way because I just have been in this so long, and I used to run a chain of antique malls. We had 500 dealers. I saw amazing stuff and cheap stuff and everything in between. And I just, I learned to appreciate so much of it that I just can't really focus on just one thing. But that is not to say that that's a good strategy. I actually have a friend who's been an appraiser and in the business who's about 20 years older than I, Harry Rinker. He's one of the guys who helped develop WorthPoint. And he said, if you're starting today, you should absolutely focus on a few areas, because trying to learn about everything, it's hard. But that's not what I do. These folks have a bunch of video consoles and games.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, some old, I had that NES Advantage stick there. George runs away from that stuff.
Oh, I don't mind it. I just don't know it well enough. I mean, I know some things to buy, but it's an area I'm just still learning. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How much is your speed limit?
25.
25. Okay, that's pretty good.
Still heavy metal.
Yeah, it's a good
Chalkware
embossed
bunny
one.
there.
Oh, that's kind of fun. I kind of like that guy.
Yeah, he's a little chipped up, but
Yeah,
they all are.
Oh, the latch, of course. Okay, so yeah, this is an old field phone. Really cool. You don't see the crank type very much. That's neat.
You know, that's made out of a cast iron, and
Yeah.
an old fella told me yesterday that worked for the railroad, said that the reason why they made them like this is bomb-proof.
Oh, that would, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never think of in the old days that was a vulnerable place.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be a very inconvenient portable phone to carry around.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit. Well, yeah, they had to stop and use that one. That's neat. How much is that?
400.
400? It's cool. I've never seen one before. Thank you.
So how would that have connected to the network?
Well, here's the wire. So it would have been wired in on a phone pole, and then they would have stopped and actually used it if they were
would
out
have
in
just
the field.
Sort of temporarily hooked in.
Well, this one he was saying is from the railroad, so this would have actually been somewhere in the middle of nowhere where they had electric service, but they couldn't get to things, and it's before cell phones, so they have to have an emergency phone somewhere, and that's what it is.
Jadeite Price Guide.
Oh yeah, that's a good book.
Isn't this who did yours?
Yeah, Schiffer Publishing.
Schiffer,
yes.
yeah.
That's the publisher I
Folks,
published
if you
with.
don't know, George is also an author and a photographer.
I wrote a book on treasure craft pottery and pottery craft stoneware.
And that was Schiffer Publishing.
Schiffer Publishing, yeah. Yeah, it was a fun experience. They've got neat stuff here. The signs are good, the Sunbeam Girl. We've got, sorry, I'll stay out of your way here.
What?
Don't want to get in the way of the folks who are looking at clothes. little portrait pins. These were popular around 1910 to have a big pin or something you could hang up over a flue made with your picture in it. They're really cute. It's kind of a specific area to collect. There's the elderly couple. She looks like Granny on Beverly Hillbillies with that hat. And then this fellow who had quite a hairstyle.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, these folks have neat stuff.
This would be 80s?
Yeah, because it's the push button.
Yeah. Well, I know it's not older than that, but I didn't know
and
if
he's
it
got
would
a
be
neat
even
railroad
like
lantern.
90s maybe.
Yeah.
There are a few
Oh,
McCoy,
here we
little
go.
McCoy planters.
Star Trek.
Star Trek?
I mean Star Wars, of course. Stormtrooper.
Yes.
Oh, hey, look, a coonskin cap.
Yep. Cootie skin cap.
I don't think so.
Look here, be a ventriloquist. Howdy doody.
Oh, yeah, the old Howdy Doody doll. Yep, be careful.
I know,
Let me help you.
No, it's fine. Just
Yeah, you can see his face
I know it's
in there.
soft and all that, but
Yeah. How much on your McCoys?
15 a piece.
15 a piece. Yeah, that's not bad. It's got the liners underneath. I like that color particularly.
no, what about that? What are those?
They're just
What is the-
plastic. I think they're pin
okay.
dishes.
I thought they
They're to
were
hold your
heavy
wing. They're
metal.
not pipe stands. Alvin and the Chipmunks. Well, he's
Not
got-
old, I don't think.
No, I don't think that one is. He's got neat stuff. I didn't see anything I could.
So do you want to go back down the other side of that, or?
Didn't we? I'm getting confused.
Well, if you looked this way, we did.
I did not look that way. You're right.
I don't know that it's going to be.
Well, we'll just find out. Boy, something's clacking around.
Yeah, that
Ashtray. There we go. I got it. That guy's got a good selection of pocket knives.
Get on this side.
Pocket knives and watches are one of those things I want to buy at flea markets, but they're always full retail because this seems to be the place people buy them. So,
Yeah, they were-
that's
they
why I'm
were-
not stopping to look.
They were made to look like wings, I think. The ashtrays.
Yeah, they were trying to look like some sort of a wing or a feather effect. Really, it was just in the 60s. It was, people had parties, then cocktail culture, and everybody smoked, or at least half the people smoked. So you'd always have a giant ashtray where you could put 6 or 8 cigarettes at the same time. I don't know how people kept which one was which straight. I guess it depended, you wore your own color of lipstick and then you knew which cigarette was yours. Seems like it could have been a nasty
Did everyone
business.
smoke the same thing? The women had different cigarettes. Remember, they were.
Well, that's true. They were marketed too with different stuff like Silva Thins and
And I don't
Virginia Slims.
think maybe people didn't care as long as it was available and burning. They
Yeah,
would grab it.
that's probably true.
I mean, I've done.
People were a little less
I remember
persnickety in the 60s.
I remember in the 90s when I smoked, we would pull them out. We would go and look in the ashtrays outside of like businesses and stuff, and
Were
we
you
would pull
homeless
out
or just young?
We were young and didn't care.
Must have been broke. Yes, I never smoked. My parents were chain smokers, and they told all us kids not to. And they always say, if your parents smoke, you'll smoke. None of us smoke. We all listen to them. These are reproductions because you can see the big filing marks. Originals of these are worth about $150 a piece.
What are you talking about? These horse heads?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see. I had them on you.
These would have been hitching post horses. And
Gotcha.
These look a lot like the original, but the originals are even heavier. That one probably weighs 10 or 12 pounds, and original's about twice that. So you want to feel some real weight if you see one of those for sale. And no filing marks. When you see the filing marks on cast iron, if they're visible from the surface, it's a dead giveaway that the thing is not old. Because in the old days, they didn't leave filing marks where you could see them. That was a badge of quality. Okay, I think we should keep doing the outdoors because this guy's got great stuff in the shed, but I think we should hit him.
But keep going around though.
Yeah. Oh, actually, this
We've
is my
already
friend who's got the
hit
junk stuff.
him recently.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's a good guy. He comes to my estate sales, but
He's a character.
He's a character, and his stuff is piled high and deep. And most of it is like you would say about piled high and deep, and then there's a few good things in it, seems like, so, because he's
Yeah.
out there hustling.
I don't know if we really want to spend a lot of time
Let's head
on
up this way and see.
on this stuff we've already seen.
Yeah, well, there is one shed that I always go into because that guy always gets good stuff. Now, we're also, ooh, like that. It looks like a Pendleton blanket almost. That piece he's carrying there, that shirt.
Oh, that. Yes. Do you recognize him? It's the antique. It's the Antique Nomad.
Oh, and Pendleton. See, I thought you had a Pendleton in there. That's a good piece.
Oh, you were wondering
Nice.
if we were the news.
No.
Oh, that was somebody else. Okay. I thought somebody else with a pink shirt.
I seen the
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
He's the Antique Nomad on
YouTube. Yeah, that's why we're
we
doing
have
this.
another
We're
channel
actually,
that we just do
yeah, we're
live.
going live right now and
Oh,
showing
okay.
people cool stuff and you know what it's like to hit a flea market
Oh,
and
yeah.
what people look for.
Trying
This
to
is
get-
a really good piece that you got.
You know,
I thought it was.
Do you mind me
stimulate
asking
people to
what you,
come and
gave
sell,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
not just shop, but sell and do everything. So
Yeah.
That's great.
We love
Oh,
flea
he scored the. He got the Woolrich and the Pendleton for $30 for both, and the Pendleton, I mean, just for the label, is $30 walking in the door. I mean,
Oh,
that's,
wow.
That's a yeah.
Plus it's got the Aztec.
Exactly, it's the design. Yeah, the back's really cool too. Do you mind if I show it? Yeah.
Oh
that's-
yeah, that's great.
That is awesome. Nice job. See, there's lots of good stuff out here.
Yeah, there
Have a
it is.
good day.
Good luck, you too.
Yeah,
look you up.
Yeah,
take
thank
it
you.
easy. Thank you.
Well, that was fun. Okay, there's nobody on this side, so this time we just have to stop to the left.
Okay.
Wasn't much consideration in that.
On the right side here.
There's where the bunnies are, and guinea pigs.
Aw.
Yes. Cute little. They look like they're all siblings. Hey there. Are you?
Oh.
You don't mind being petted, do you?
They're so cute. I love guinea pigs.
Yes.
And the bunnies are sweet too. Yeah, we saw someone carrying a bunny.
Are
so
these
now we know where they came
mixed
from.
mixed gender or?
No, I think they're all the same gender. I'm not sure.
Sure. What? Yeah, they seem pretty content together.
Look at here.
Okay.
How cool. Oh, wait a second. I was before I saw guinea pigs. Sombrero. Calidad.
Sombrero. What's the? Wait. Hold on.
Sombrero
Celine.
Selene
Selene.
Calidad.
There we go.
I could walk around with this all day.
Yes.
Aye.
Look up to the sun. Yes. Passed out with some tequila is all you need.
Yes, that's right.
Under the, it's a little, that could be glued down
It's
a little
actually
bit there.
in pretty good shape.
You think
though.
that's a vintage one?
Well, I think it's
hard
the
to
last
say.
20 years with that label. If it was a little older, I'd be seriously interested. Because I've actually sold every sombrero I've ever bought. People just like them for decorating or man cave or a party or whatever the purpose is. Okay, don't see anything old for me, but this one does.
That is an actual Xbox controller.
Okay, this is Fenton Lime Green Custard. It does not glow under a black light, but it is a Fenton toothpick.
What about the
That one
biscuit
would.
jar thing there?
Yeah, that's kind of neat. It's just a plain one like a store jar. A little
There's
bit
a
of shipping.
little tiny chip there, yeah.
Yeah. Not too bad. Guess it depends how much it was. Let's see what the bottom looks like. Yeah, it's just your basic utility jar, but you can tell it's old because see, it's got the proper wear. You can tell it's
Oh,
been
yeah,
on the
this
counter,
right
it's
here.
been moved around. So this is from the 30s. Okay, well, maybe not set her on Barbie, or probably better just
Oh,
put it
back where it was.
Yes.
I see Puss in Boots.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
right there.
Well, first, let me show you this. This is a Bunny
He got
Lee
his
doll.
foot chopped off.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He's not in good shape, but Lee Jeans gave these out, and if it was in good shape with the feet and the arms and everything and his hat, you know, they can be $100 and a half in the right place.
Very good and nice.
Okay, let's take a look at this. This is an L. It looks like it might be.
Looks like it has a little bit of a.
Yeah, that might be factory flaw though, because of the way they inscribe it. And it is just, he says it's Bitsosi, which I believe.
Rimming.
Yeah, and that's good. That's what people want. It does have a little chip there. I guess it
That
just
is a
depends how much
repair.
it was.
Have you looked all over for it? Oh, you're saying that the inside. No, that's a something else, bird poop or something.
Yeah, no, there's just a little small chip on
What
the
is
bottom.
that though? Is it a? No, that's just a.
Yeah, it's not a hairline crack. I'll have to find out the price on this because this is a very good maker. So we'll see. He might want a lot because he knows what it is, but on the other hand, he's got it out here, so maybe.
Who's in charge of this spot?
Oh, she is. Okay. Well, we'll take it over.
Oh, over there. Okay.
We'll take it over and talk to her. In fact, actually, let me grab that.
What?
I wonder if I
biscuit
want
jar?
to. Yeah, maybe I'll grab that too
Well,
and
just
see
you can
what she
point
says.
to it.
Okay. Here is a pattern that you see on dishes mainly called Blue Heaven from the early 60s. I think it was Taylor Smith Taylor, and actually the glasses are hard to find. So I'm going to ask about these two. There's 5. I'll just take one and see what she says. Vote yes on no. That's how I feel.
Okay. Oh, Annie's. I thought that everybody, out in Washington, we lived out there for a while, and I thought everybody could shop on the reserves, but maybe you don't get maybe they different pricing. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works, but I know that out in Washington, people go on the reserves to get discounts on the cigarettes.
Yeah,
right?
You can shop in the.
Now that is, didn't we see that somewhere else?
This one is Nilo. I think the one we saw was a different company, and this is from Arkansas. It's kaolin spelled backwards because kaolin's part of the clay that they use, and I like the frog. So yeah, she's got some cool stuff.
Did we already ask?
Oh, somebody's buying a bunch of
Did we already
glass
ask?
over there. No, because she's working with someone else
gotcha.
who's got a huge pile and some cool stuff.
That's too small.
Meerschaum pipe. Maybe? Couple?
Maybe. Yeah, might be.
Okay. Just filming for YouTube, actually. So, a documentary of sorts.
This one's 30, this one's 35, and the most of those ones are 10.
You see that?
No, I just got here, and I've done,
Sweetie,
done
can you
both.
help wrap them
Hello?
down?
Yeah.
Boy, you got a nice hole
All
there.
the
That's
pipes?
some great glass.
Yeah, I did have that pass. Yeah, I like this stuff here.
Yep, the carnival's nice, and that vase with the applied flowers, that's cool.
I clicked Northwood.
Oh, neat. Yeah, their stuff's
Probably
great.
got
130.
Really?
I got 40 Western cables.
A little thin wall pocket here, made in Japan.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, I bought everything that.
Let them talk over there for a minute.
Okay, that's
Oh.
awesome.
Now see, she has one of these bee smokers, but the one she has is in not functional order. It's hard to see there, but that baffle is actually torn, and the tip of the spout here is rusted rough.
Yeah, oh my God, isn't he awesome? This guy's cool. 5. I looked him up too. Okay, so look him up. Yeah, he's mid-century modern. Okay, yeah, he's a bargain. Yeah, he's cool.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, I'll do 3. Okay, yeah, those are very cool.
You found out who I'm talking?
What about this?
$10.
Talking my friends, man.
And I would say
Pass on that, or
I think
really? Okay.
I mean, again, usually I'm wary with the chip, but I just think that the color is good.
Okay.
And I think that's going to be good enough. We should set it over by
And then go back to the cart. Maybe she has a box.
This one here.
Now, is that?
No, we don't have a shop.
Yeah, I've been doing this for 40 years and I ain't never had a shop.
No, well, we haven't been coming or anything because of the pandemic, so.
Now I set up at the flea market a lot.
Which one?
Bowling.
Oh, you do? We've never been to that one.
It's a good.
There's
Hold
a
on,
there's
the
a
fishing,
lucite
honey. I'll do that. You go
lucite
fish,
purse
man.
there.
Oh, there
Lots
is,
of fishing
yeah.
stuff.
What about your lucite purse there in the?
Oh, I'm sorry, that's all sold. Someone
Okay,
already came and got
gotcha,
that.
gotcha.
Well, this would have been a great place to start. So now I know in the future that they come out on Labor Day and they're back here. So they have good stuff in the price.
What you say, $1,000 worth on them copies?
So far, they've been very reasonable. The Elma coffee grinder could be a spice grinder too in that size. And that,
Oh, hi, Sarah. Yeah, the biscuit jars.
I'm not sure about the age on that one.
Has a tiny, tiny chip on the inside that you can't see unless you open it and
Yeah,
look.
it's on the lid underneath, and I think just because of the color, it's okay.
Watch on YouTube.
Oh, hey, thank you. What's your name?
Doug Thompson.
Nice to meet you, Doug. Yeah, we're having fun actually. We're showing people some stuff right now. In fact,
We haven't made it to the height of one of the holiday weekend ones here, so this is
Gotta show it
different
off,
than
you know,
coming
'cause it's
at the
different
usual
stuff. Yeah,
time.
exactly.
Terry.
Hey, Terry.
We watch you all the time on YouTube.
Oh, thank you. That's great.
Yeah, watch you and Jeffrey and Misty and I mean all of them.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I'm going to be up there and see her on Wednesday, and we're going to sell some stuff. So
Okay.
I've never done that before. It'll be something new. But what do you guys collect?
Of everything. We have a shop in Glendale.
You do?
Come through Glendale.
Oh, I love
Oh
Glendale.
yeah, we
That's a
went.
great
We've
town.
been. Did they do the Spring Fest
We do the
thing?
spring. We're
Okay.
fixing to do the fall.
Okay.
Fall? Oh, maybe I'll get there.
When-
When,
when
since
is
I
that?
haven't done any filming
Okay.
in Glendale yet.
Third Saturday in October. We want to try
Okay.
starting something like this, but
You should do it.
I'm trying to get out of my job now. And
Oh, good for you. You know, that's the thing. That's part of why I did this, is to show people that you can make a living doing something else. If you don't like what you're doing, you can do something and have a good time.
we're
And
going to 12-hour days, and I'm fixing to quit and focus just on the shop, and then we're getting ready to put a little ice cream
that's
shop.
great.
in.
Yeah, I mean there
which
are.
shop is yours?
Green Top.
Green Top. Oh, I see.
Green
Right
Top.
on the shirt.
You'll
Yeah,
be.
I could
You'll,
read,
there aren't a
actually.
lot of guys doing it, so you know it's
Yeah.
mostly women that are on here, which nothing wrong with that. But you know we need some
Right.
male
Get some
representation
different
to
energy
equalize
to
it
it.
out
Yeah,
a little bit. Yeah, I
exactly.
mean,
Cool. Well, that's great. Well, I'll come see you there.
All right.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Very good. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
is it
What's your
green?
name?
Is it Green Top
Green Top?
Antiques?
Yeah.
Are you open
Doug
all
and
the
Terry.
time?
Very good.
then
Nice to meet you,
in
folks.
Glendale?
Yeah, we're open
Okay.
every day except Wednesday, and when I quit my job, we're going to be open Wednesdays.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we'll look you up then definitely.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Good work.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, that was fun. And that's great because I'd forgotten about Greendale. That's a place
Glendale.
Glendale. Greenville.
Glendale is a very
Glendale.
tiny little whistle stop
folks, let me get out
town
of your way.
that is very sort of fried green tomatoes-ish.
Yes. Yeah, it's a cute place. Well, boy, some really good stuff went out of this space, and I'm sorry we missed some of it, but we're going to do all right on what we're getting to because their prices are great.
Yeah, but there's this too.
Yeah, I think this is part of them. Yeah.
Look at that chair.
Oh, the old office chair. I've already got one, or else I'd buy
Really?
that,
This
too.
is a great color.
Yeah, it's a good color, and they do nicely, but like I said, I've already got
I mean, it's a
one.
little worn on the arms, but
A little bit. This has some chips underneath it. Nice big rug we're on. Okay, so I'm going to grab this. Let's see what this looks like. It's tied with the yarn. It's more of a synthetic material, so it's probably late 40s.
oh yeah,
It needs some work.
KCATX likes that chair.
I do too.
I don't think George would like sitting in it though.
Best by Test, Bushnell linoleum.
St. Charles.
Yes.
These two reels.
I like these.
Look at
because,
the look at the tub with the drain in the
Oh, that's
bottom.
interesting. Oh, okay. This is actually boiling pan.
A boiling pan.
Yeah, that somebody has turned into a sink. That was
Oh,
actually the
oh,
bottom
gotcha,
of the boiler.
gotcha.
That's kind of a clever idea. I never thought of using one of those as a sink base.
One on the end there on the ground.
Well, I
Hold on, guys, while I fix my cord here.
Oh, I wish I had. He got some really great stuff. I wish I had seen.
Oh, no, you need a bag.
He got an applied floral Victorian vase. That I
Really?
think is Oh, I almost picked that up. I think that's really great. Yeah.
How long have you had the place there?
We've had it for 3 years.
Okay.
It's been there for 21 years, the building has.
Where is it? Like, which one is it? Because
It's
when we
the
went
first one
there,
on the left when you come in.
from which way though?
Here comes 65.
Oh, is it the big like double-decker thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right across
I
the
don't know
street
if we
from the
went.
bank.
I don't know if we've been there in the 3 years that you've had it. I think it was
No, you hadn't,
probably
yeah.
Yeah,
Unless you was
because
there on the day we wasn't there. Yeah, unless you come in with, yeah.
is it the same or how is it still a mall? Like it was kind of a mall then, wasn't it? Yeah.
65
That's the same. We went
Okay.
booths.
Okay.
Got about 65 vendors with the showcases and booths.
Yeah, that's
Okay. So it's full. Is it full?
It's full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
It
And a little
wasn't
bit
when we
of
bought
everything
it.
in there.
Well, that's what we. Yeah. You're not the owner. You're not. You weren't
It's an
there
old
when.
lady that's
Yeah.
Yeah. An older lady had it then too.
They have the two-story place in Glendale that, and they bought it. They took it over from when we went, and they said it's full now.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
Yeah, she got down and only had like 8 vendors.
Yeah, she'd really
got like
shrunk quite a
60
lot.
vendors now.
Fantastic. Oh, that's really cool. I can't wait to see it. That's great. I'm excited to go back.
Yeah, Glendale's cute. But we haven't been to that Spring Fest thing. Now, does that draw like more people to sell, or is it just the established stores that sell like
No,
for
there's
antiques
there's
and
booths
vintage
outside.
stuff? Okay.
Yeah, for spring. It's
We
not
had
as
about
big.
600 booths outside.
Oh, really?
That's
Pardon
for
me.
fall.
I'm sorry.
For fall.
Yeah, spring.
But not
spring.
just. And it's like everything,
It's
right?
everything.
Yeah.
It's crafts and everything.
Right. Right.
These are kind of neat. I just like the old covers on them. They were
Yeah.
children's books, and they're
With the morning
1910
glories
and
and-
11, and yeah, and it's called St. Nicholas, but it's not strictly Christmas stuff, although these people are going off in a car with Santa, so cool stuff. Okay, let's see here. I better settle up. Actually, I'd like to look in her showcase. I know this part for you folks who are watching out there are probably thinking, look at something, so I will.
Right in there, it's
Are
fine.
you sure?
Watch
Okay.
just watch your finger. See the this
Oh, I see
pin
some
sticking
pins
up.
are out.
Yeah, so don't be getting hurt because
I won't just
yes,
slam my hand in
yes,
there.
be
Thank you.
careful.
That's great. Okay, let's see what this necklace. Okay, this is a Sarah Coventry. I've seen this one before. And I like it in the bracelet better than I like the other pieces, so we'll put that out. This one is, it's a no-name. It's kind of got a good look, but I think it would lay funny. Part of the idea is how does it look when it's on? Well, I guess it would be okay. I'm flat-chested, that helps. Let's see, put that there.
Make sure y'all weren't leaving yet.
Take this.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Those stones are.
Yeah, I like the shaped
That's the way it
stones.
works.
They're not Rivoli. They're a different name when they have the shapes have different names. I need to clear that up in my head. I used to know all that stuff, and I've kind of forgotten some of it. Okay.
Is this with the citrus? No, that's a fingernail.
It's
thing.
celluloid. Yeah, that's a fingernail.
Cuticle thing.
tool.
Yeah.
Think about leaving soon?
Beale Street.
Next hour.
Cufflinks.
Garfield finger puppets
Oh, really? Where?
up at the top right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Garfield.
Grand Ole Opry. Those are kind of interesting with the.
Yeah, with the banjo.
Those are from the 50s.
Yeah, I figured they look 50s to me. Got a lot of spectacles. That's you folks are busy. I'm not surprised. You've got good stuff.
Well, that's actually slow right now.
Compared to what it was.
What is GTA?
Get the stuff unloaded.
Are you talking about?
They're just rooting through it. Well, I've got to be honest. I mean, after I saw what that guy bought, I thought I should have started with
Did you
guys.
mention? Did you mention GTA something?
GTA?
Because I think of GTA as Grand Theft Auto, but I don't think that's what she's talking about.
I'm not sure what the reference is, to tell you the truth. Bunch of postcards.
The postcards are the ones they gave the military people overseas to send back.
Oh, to send back, yeah, during the war years. How I spend my time while I'm in the Navy.
Okay.
Lunch
gotcha,
on
gotcha,
caviar,
Casey.
beans,
Oh,
Demitasse,
Tiger, that's
black
right.
coffee.
You are flying. You're leaving soon, I think. So, gute Reise.
Yes, absolutely.
I can tell you, I was in the Navy, and you don't get caviar.
Yeah, my dad said he would never have us. We could not have chicken in the house because when he was on his Westpac cruise, they gave him chicken a la king every day for 30 days in a row, and he said, "I never want to eat chicken again," and we never did.
I
I was in boot camp, we had a big asphalt area that we practiced marching and do our calisthenics and all that. We call it the grinder. And it's always full of seagulls.
Really?
I went down to San Diego for boot camp.
Oh, yeah.
And the day we had chicken, there was no seagulls out there. So we called it chicken.
The seagulls disappeared on Chicken Day.
That's nice.
So we're having grinder birds tonight.
Well, these are kind of neat, actually. I like these that fold out. They could just check a box if they were in a hurry and at least let people at home know what they were doing. So we'll put those aside. Let's see what else we have. Kentucky Derby. We've got Snow White. That's a Florenza pin. That's a decent brand there, and they tend to have this sort of clustered look with the dark, but it's missing a bunch of stones, and I don't have time to set stones right now. Oh. Lucky Strikes again. That's cigarette advertising, of course. Save America, Vote Wallace. That's an original one. We'll put that aside because I haven't seen that one as much as you see the one with his face a lot.
We're gonna.
Are we gonna run out of?
Well, we're getting there.
Battery here.
We're getting, well, not battery, but we've got video to do.
Yeah, that's true.
We're coming up on 3 hours.
Gosh, well, that's great. We're certainly having fun. I am, anyway.
Yes, we're having fun. George has to edit a video for tonight.
Yes, that's true. So we will have things to do. Oh, look at this little Christmas ornament with the guy in it. Aw, that's kind of fun.
Kitschy.
Yes, exactly.
So do you do this slide?
Well, this one
sometimes, and then sometimes we don't.
Usually it's just we record, but I've done a video from here before, so I thought it'd be fun to go live and show because it's so much more on Labor Day.
What video's the name of it?
I'm called the Antique Nomad because I go coast to coast and I buy and I sell and I show people what things are and where they can find them, and it's just a fun way to get new people interested. So I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, we ran out of business cards.
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry, I
think.
forgot to put them in again. I've got to get some more.
He's got a website too, theantiquenomad.com.
Okay, alrighty.
So that's the pile.
Okay.
And you gave me some prices, and I got some new stuff.
Is that the stuff?
Oh my God, aren't these the coolest things ever?
They really are, and he was telling me
Oh,
about
he was?
being
Oh
in
my
the Navy.
gosh,
Yeah.
I love these.
Yeah, they're really fun.
I know. They would give them, to send home.
Right, so you could just check a box
wasn't
if you
that
were in a
something?
hurry. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do $3 on these.
That's great.
And do you happen to have a box? Or?
I can give you something. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, we'll go to 3. We'll go 5 for this, and this together.
That's great.
Okay. 2.
Okay.
Are you doing the math?
Yes, so 5 and 2 is 7.
Okay, good. 5.
5 is 12.
6 on this.
Okay, so that's 18.
10 on the cookie jar.
28.
And that was 3.
Okay, 31.
5.
30.
You said 10.
10.
41.
And we'll just throw this in 41.
Well, thank you. That's very kind. I will take it all. It's wonderful stuff.
And that's our bet that he came with those.
Okay,
yeah.
So
we'll
thank
just
you.
yeah.
Well, that was a great deal. And fun stuff and nice people. And so you just come out here on the holidays and do this, huh? Oh, that's great. Well, I'll come see you again because this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we haven't made it before on the holiday day.
That's what I owe her.
Or event or whatever.
Oh, thank you very much. And I know you got a lot of people, so I don't mind the help. Thank you.
Awesome.
My frog and this are my favorite. I have certain things that I just get, like, you saw my house, see, I cannot fit
I
anymore.
understand.
So then I'm like, oh, I can't. Sometimes I keep it for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And then I go, well, okay.
Well, that's the thing. Me too. I mean, it's fun.
I mean,
'cause you
and
get
I
to,
change what I really like get into.
Yeah.
And
taste change.
Where
you
are you
know.
from around here or?
Elizabethtown.
Oh, okay.
Very good.
Yeah. So, but we travel. Our sons are in the Army, so we go a lot of states. So we get a lot of stuff from everywhere.
Oh, right. They look like it. I understand that. Yeah, when you travel, you get different.
Yeah.
Where else you sell though?
No, well, with the pandemic, we used to sell in town. Elizabethtown used to have a little tiny swap meet, but then I don't know if the pandemic did them in or what.
That it's done.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now we have somebody else starting one up, but there's not much room at it. And then we used to sell at the Awesome swap meet, but then they changed that up and only give you a tiny little little space.
Like you mean the flea market? You mean up on?
Yeah. Oh, so dumb.
It seemed like it changed it.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's hard for us because you notice we are pretty jumpy.
I like your stuff though. You have a lot of fun with it, and you've got interesting
Well,
variety.
so it's hard for us to park in real small spaces. So
Yeah.
other than that, Litchfield went out. We used to have a little swamp meet
Oh, hi,
there.
Delphina.
Oh,
You're
that's
welcome.
Not anymore, huh?
Nope.
Gosh, yeah, we're losing a lot of the swap meets. I'm just glad this one's still going.
Yeah, me too.
Well, thank you very
All
much.
right, you guys have a
Thank
great day.
yeah, thank you
Enjoy
so
that
much.
Frog.
Yes. Oh, I will.
Okay, so
Okay, we're
I
just
think
about to
that
the
we
end of
should.
this aisle,
I
and-
think we should just do the outdoor stuff, and I don't really have it in me to go through that guy's shed again.
Well,
Because we've already done that.
Well, I'm going to poke my head in it just quickly, just to see if there's anything I haven't seen, because he really does get cool stuff. But I think we're getting close to the end anyway. It looks like. Let's see if there's anything else here. Well, all right. This guy has a very. Oh, the dog's very excited. I see why.
Well, there's another dog.
There's another dog. Okay.
Well,
I
just
think we
just
did
in
it.
case is fine, and that's okay as long as he's willing to have a grumpy Zeno at home because his neck is hurting.
Yeah. Yes. Well.
He better be ready to give a massage. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, what's over there?
I don't know, but
It's funny that people have set up so far away from everybody else. I don't quite understand how they do it here, but it's just nice to see this place full and booming like
where are we
this.
going?
Oh, back to the car, I guess. 'Cause-
Well, no, I mean I just said outside.
Oh,
I
do you
just-
want to see? Okay, well, let's go see the corner here then.
Well, yeah, I mean we can. I don't mind to walk around. I just need to.
Yeah, this is
Holding this camera thing for 3 hours is.
Yeah, you know, it's kind
More-
of a thing. I mean, it's not as easy. I'm appreciative because it's really hard to do this live and shop and talk to you
This
guys.
is okay. This is where the critters are.
Oh, well, we might as well look. This will be fun.
I remember the critters were back here in this corner before, and
Yeah, because they have shade back here.
yeah,
That
this is
makes sense.
chickens and. Oh yeah,
Da, 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 da,
George
da,
wanted
da, da,
chickens.
da, da,
George
da.
George always wants things until he has them when it comes to living critters.
Well,
And
yeah.
then it's like, oh, they stink, and I have to stay at home to take care of them.
Yeah, and that's kind of hard when you're doing shows and leaving town a lot. Oh, and here's some big geese.
Oh yeah. If you need a goose to
For your
lay some
dander,
eggs, well,
yes.
you know, goose eggs are apparently one of the things I can
Have.
eat on this diet. So,
Well,
you gonna
geese
take care
are-
of them?
No, geese are mean. I'm not getting near a goose.
You just have to steal its eggs.
Yeah, that's the worst part is that they're not very charitable about you stealing their eggs, from what I understand. I remember when I was a kid, there was a neighbor down the road one way who had a dog that was mean and would bark at you on your bike, and then the other direction there were geese. So we ended up making a trail through the woods so that we could go to the corner store and get candy where we didn't have to go buy geese or a dog. Okay. Yep.
So we have reached the other side of the fence, which is the end of the property, and
There is more here.
this building here is permanent. Obviously, the building is permanent, but the vendors inside are permanent.
Yeah, they're
and I
open
think
every
it's pretty
Tuesday.
much an entire one vendor.
Yeah, a couple I think share it now.
Yeah, this place is
Looks
open
like it
every
filled up a little
Tuesday,
bit more. Yeah,
and
we'll come back on a Tuesday and
yeah, I don't think it's any fuller. No, it's not any fuller. It's just got more people in it.
yeah. We'll come back and hit this sometime.
Well, we've actually done videos. If you go back on the main channel, the Antique Nomad, link in the description. That is, we just did a rather polarizing GoPro video on there. It's a few weeks ago. I think it's called. It's got George in front of the Dairy Queen sign on the thumbnail, and that was some old footage. That was raw with the GoPro.
Unedited,
2 years
not
ago.
talking to the camera.
2 years
It's a
ago,
little,
it was different than this. So,
Yeah.
if you can handle a GoPro and done by novices, and
yeah, lots of
we were
pictures
planning
and-
on editing it. Actually, that was the thing, and it's
We ended up just releasing it the way it was.
yeah. George needed a break.
Yeah. And the thing is that you know, you get lots of pictures of butts in the ground in that one, but there are some interesting things that have sold and aren't here
Yes,
anymore.
and there is that Dairy Queen.
There is that Dairy Queen sign, yes.
Where is it?
Right over there. I'll let you...
Oh yeah, right there. That is the Dairy Queen sign that is on the thumbnail. And yes, I'm definitely not going in here. Well, I don't know, maybe I will. It's kind of stinky, but usually okay.
I'm just looking to see. He has some new stuff. I like the Sessions ship clock. I've almost bought this phone a bunch of times, but it's got the old
What's this?
board setup. So those are
Freeze
ice
box.
yeah, for
Okay.
freezing, preserving things, or
Yep.
for ice cream or stuff. Pardon me, sir.
I don't think this is anything new.
No, there's some new stuff.
Okay.
But I don't see anything that really jumps out on me. There is what we saw earlier, the man of the hour clock with the clock in it. So that's how it's supposed to look. That's FDR.
Right.
Yeah, he's got some cool stuff, but nothing I really need. So you carry on and go put some in the car.
Oh, I thought you wanted to go in the other guy's thing. I thought that's what you're talking about.
Pardon me, I'm sorry.
His brother's at our house.
I thought that's what you meant.
No, it's this one, because this guy, I usually find something in there, and I saw some things
okay.
I like, but we just did so well at that last
let's
booth
go
that
down here.
I'm kind of feeling happy, like we got some really good deals. So
I'm kind of thinking I want some sweet potatoes.
yeah, well,
Let's go do this and then come back through the food. Let's go down, put this, and then do the little quickie thing up through the food one, okay?
okay, sounds good to me.
This is,
and then because
and
it's
this guy here is. Oh yeah,
not
you can
open
talk
today.
about this.
Oh yeah, that's right. We are one town away.
Where are we, first of all?
Well, we're in Greenville, Kentucky, and the next town over is Central City. And Central City is where the Everly Brothers are from. So there is a monument and a music museum there because that's their most famous sons. It was a rough and tumble coal mining town, and it's funny because you listen to their music and it was so sweet and innocent sounding, and yet they came from a pretty rough place.
Okay, that doorstop is. I always. You seem to like those door stops.
I do, but this one's newer. I can tell by the colors.
Okay.
Came through that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people today.
Yeah, he's got some stuff in there.
He does, but I actually got to pick through it. That changed hands, and when the previous owner passed on, I got to pick through it and get the best stuff, so I've already been through that. Oh, he has a Zippo box.
Has a what?
Good morning.
Oh, this.
Good, how are you? All the boxes.
I know,
Yeah.
it was nice and cool, but it doesn't take long
At
to get
6 in
hot.
the morning, yeah. Oh, and then here's this. This is a crazy thing. Wow, there's people out here too. They really got a turnout this time.
I
This
told
is
you.
good. Yeah, this is good to see. Last time I came on Labor Day, everyone had sold on Saturday and Sunday and kind of sold out, so they were gone by Monday. So this is different. This is a pile of junk that is here all the time. I don't know what he does with it. But it's just about anything you can
Well, I think
imagine.
people kept coming in as we got here really early, and
That's true. If people came in and set up after the crowd started, they wouldn't be able to get into where the other dealers are, so they set up on the edges here. And sometimes you find the best deals in a place like that. This place we just bought this box full was like that. I wish I'd seen them when they pulled up.
Oh, that jewel tea thing. Is that a common thing?
Oh, the casserole. That's not bad. It's priced about right at $25.
That's kind of neat.
It's an interesting
It's
shape.
heavy.
It's Thai teak.
Yeah,
a lot
but
of
it's
it.
nice and heavy. It's
Yeah,
not.
it's a great design. But the teak from Thailand doesn't sell like the Danish, but it really is a good one. Ammo box for $35. That's about standard price for those.
Uh-huh.
She's got some moon stars. Marbles. If we had a black light, we can check those out. Hello.
And then
Teenage Mutant Ninja
mostly
Turtles.
newer stuff here. So I think we're going to head back to the car.
Yep, it's time to put this away.
And then we're going to do one little quick trip down a different aisle here.
Because, if you're at the flea market and they sell a bunch of stuff you can use at the house, like fresh fruit and vegetables, so that's a pretty easy way to you know, when you commit 3 hours shopping for stuff, well, there's the rest of your life you've got to manage too. So I like the flea market because
Well,
you can buy things you need.
it's not just food there. I want to make that clear too. It's the vegetable vendors are on this first when you drive in, but there is some other stuff, so it won't just be.
Oh, really?
And
So
here we
there might
go.
be something interesting.
We've got some locals taking whatever they can here. By hook or by crook, they will come shop.
Yep, that's right. And if you have a tractor, that's what you're doing. Oh yeah, there is some old stuff up there too.
Here, let's go up here and cut through.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to get a little bit away from that noise. Let's go through this here.
Oakleys and Ray-Bans for $20. That's pretty cheap if you need glasses. Speaking of which, I'm going to put mine back on because it's sunny.
Okay, so
there we go.
Let's head that way.
Oh, you want to put this up? Sure.
Yep.
All right.
Like those aliens on Sesame Street said. Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much all they said over and over. Okay, am I going the right way?
Yep. Woo.
Alrighty.
We're just. Oh, someone has stolen the van.
Oh.
It's always funny to try to find the vehicle. There it is. There it is.
Yeah, and here, you know, there's no landmarks, there's no posts. The car that was next to us isn't the car that's next to us now. All right.
Oh, people are out at the RC airplane thing.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah, this is what I almost left at the flea market yesterday. That would have made me very sad. All right, I think we are down to our last few places, so let's see what they've got.
Okay, well, let's go up there and then come back down because I want to get the. No, let's end that way because I definitely want to get the potatoes. So let's end with the potatoes. So
we have a mission. Okay.
Cut down.
Well, you lead. I'm just.
Well, get behind me then.
Okay. Hands are empty for the first time in hours.
Look at all those pumpkins.
Yeah, it's amazing to think that it's already that time of year.
Now we have Amish here. I'm not going to film them, but they are behind me.
Yes.
And
they're dressed very
they're
colorfully.
selling lots of baked goods that I can't eat. So okay, so let's go.
I see there is some old stuff
Yep,
here. These
yep.
people rolled up after we did.
Yep. Oh, here we have some poodles.
Yeah, these are 60s Japanese. They've got great eyes. Though.
That one's
I thought They were
good.
yeah, they
This
were
one's
painted well.
shiny. What about that brown?
Yeah,
there?
that's hard to get off. That's rust. I mean, it could be cleaned, but I'm kind of lazy. Well, they say I'm lazy. I'm really not. It's just that there's no time to clean and repair things.
Yeah, it's more about time. Choose your battles with this stuff.
This isn't an old one, but I like the old ad for the Thunderbird. Beautiful car. Gluten-free pumpkin dress.
Yeah, this is from this is the controversial Trader Joe's labeling.
Baker Joseph's?
Yeah, when they started putting like ethnic names to Joe.
Quarter a piece on those.
Well,
Wow.
let me see. Are they?
Make sure the date's good.
Well, it's good enough. I mean, this stuff is. Yeah, if
It'll
you
last longer
if you
than
want
they
this,
say.
get these.
Well, I
Okay.
think it might.
Yep, we'll take those because you'll eat those.
I will.
And is this also?
Well, unfortunately I've got to now. I never used to have a problem.
Okay, how about this right here too? How about these?
Another quarter. Okay, be $1 altogether.
Okay, yeah, we'll take those too.
Okay.
This is the exciting part where you get to see what George eats.
I'm asking
Oh, hey.
on all those records, yeah.
Oh, that's missing the. Oh well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is-
we've seen that before, right?
Yeah,
the Ronco.
It's Ronco, and on the back it advertises, which is the real purpose
Yes,
of this,
the
Mr. Microphone.
shade.
Yeah.
One of his most popular things.
I think she's wanting $10 for that. That's $10. That's one of those things you put on the
All
cart.
right, well,
so you
let's
won't
pay
get
him
cart
for
or
some
anything.
Okay.
gluten-free stuff.
Oh, him.
Well, he's got crazy eyes.
Yeah, I had a white one just like it today, and it sold already.
Really?
Nobody ever sees a white frog.
Yeah, that's true.
What
Not
about-
rhino frog.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I did $2
Hey,
on
look at
those
these.
sets. That's different looking than
Look at that.
Yeah, that's kind of a fun shape. It looks almost like a curling rock.
Yeah, I mean, it's got the.
the old corks that
Yeah.
you tell they're old when
They're old when they've got the corks. You're
I
right.
like these for $1.
Yeah.
Nah.
Moose antlers.
Yeah, I like the moose antlers. Yeah, those are fun. Indiana Jones, is that from a ride? No.
And this is a different looking
not
set.
Myrtle Beach.
Of course, it's a newer set. A cucumber and a pepper together. That's
Those
strange.
are kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them when they mix them up.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm surprised you didn't want those little different salt and pepper shakers.
Oh, they're cute, but they're just sort of, I mean, they don't
Really? I've
match
never seen
anything.
any of that, like, that sort of.
It's 50s. It goes with a certain dinnerware pattern that
Okay.
I just never see enough of to buy.
Okay, do you want to go down there?
So,
I think that's
yeah,
newer. I
think
think
that's
this is.
newer. These trays are newer.
Yeah, let's go up and get some sweet potatoes and see what.
See if there's any other old stuff we missed along the way.
Yeah.
But I think we've done pretty well. I think we hit it hard and it went well. And yes, I love seeing the
Get
Amish
on.
out selling their
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
not gonna film them. So.
There's a lot of Amish moving to this area.
Yes, there are.
A lot moving out of Pennsylvania and colonizing other places, including here. Oh, here's an interesting piece of glass.
What now? What is it? Woo! Gesundheit.
Hello.
How are you? Good. Is it good shape?
Well,
Said I'd like to have $1 if everybody's picked that up today.
Yeah. Yes, I bet.
There's a little. Is that that's a
I
chip
got 10
there?
of it, I'll take 8.
It's really a pretty piece. Yeah, these were made by Fenton back in the 20s,
That
and
one there, I got 10 on it, I'll take 8 on it, or if you want both pieces, I'll take 15 for the 2 of them.
well, it's a great price, but I just don't know how I use it, but I appreciate it. Yeah, I just like to show those because they are Fenton glass from the 20s and they're not marked, and most people who collect Fenton have never seen them because they're a little older.
Okay. So do we want to go back over to that corner guy too, really quickly?
Yeah, maybe we should do that if you.
Okay. Yeah, I need to move. I don't want to stay in one place like squatted down like at that little, hanging over that little stuff. That's too much.
Nice waterfall dresser. You see that kind of furniture here a lot because there was a huge flood in 1937 on the Ohio River, and that's about when that stuff was being made. So they replaced.
So we'll
everything that
come
got
back
lost.
and get a bucket of these things.
Sounds good to me.
So
We just
get away
need
from
a,
the
slaw cutter and
get away from them and I'll.
away from the cut of corn. Yeah.
So what are we doing now? We're heading back
We're going
over.
to go to the very first guy that we saw because I helped him take his table coverings off, and there was one table that was still covered when we left. And he also had a million records, which I don't think I have the energy to look at now.
I am vetoing that anyway.
Well, that's fine because
I have
I'm not
veto
up for it
power
either.
because
Well,
I control the technology. I control the vertical. I control the horizontal.
is that
The outer limits.
the outer limits? Yes. Funny that they refer to all those things that no longer apply to watching television. Vertical
but
hold. I remember
That
when
was
it
back, but the outer limits is old.
Yes. Oh, I
They
remember. when-
redid it in the 90s, and I've seen that too.
I remember when, yeah, we had to play with the vertical hold all the time on the television to get it to stay in, and after about an hour, it would start flipping, and it was really annoying.
Okay, so
Okay, so
back over here.
Yep, he had the radios. which
Okay,
I
so
liked,
that was
but they were more
cassettes
than
that
I
he
needed.
put out.
Yep.
So maybe he had everything already
It was
pretty much out.
It was this table in the middle that I
Uh-oh,
hadn't seen.
I hear George's favorite animal. Oh, I hear somebody that we've got to go say hi to. George. Look who's in there.
You'd be irritating to hear every morning.
No, it's a rooster.
I know.
Someone's asking.
Oh, someone's asking. Yes, there's a rooster in the back of that. It might be dark to see, but he's in there, and he can stay in there.
He was calling for you, and now that you're here, he's satisfied. So, oh,
sure.
There we go. That means wake up, George.
Yeah, that means
What's
it's
that?
time to go to the flea market.
What's that thing?
It's the bottom.
Oh, a blender base.
A blender base.
That's groovy.
Yeah, yeah. The top's neat too. Top looks like it's in there.
Oh.
Leaping Lizards. This is from Annie, of course, from about 1981. That's a.
Maybe he'll let you hold the rooster for the outro.
That's okay.
Oh, I think that would be a great outro.
Yeah.
Who wants George to hold the rooster?
Nobody.
He's calling your
The
name.
rooster does not want me to hold.
He does too.
Okay, well, I don't see anything that I didn't see before.
Oh,
that...
look at this. That's kind of interesting. The
yeah.
old park thing. I mean, not really interesting inside, but it must have a map.
No, it just shows the budget. We like Louisville, Department of Parks and
Look
Rec.
at the budget back then.
Well, you got to give this guy credit. I mean, this is the 50s, and he's a real square with his suit and wingtips and the whole thing, but he is game to go down that slide into the pool in a full suit, so I don't think I like that guy.
Yeah.
Now this
Delta
one is,
route maps.
Now that could be interesting because that's airline and it's early. Delta and Capital, I think it was Capital and Southern. So I got to ask about this. I'm glad you picked that first one up. I wouldn't have looked. Let's set that over there.
No, let's not put it in the dirt.
Red Oak, Iowa. C-Mobile, the City
What's
Six
this?
Flags. It's Shell.
Oh,
They did
hold on.
tons of these, and the pre-interstate
How
ones.
old is this?
Well, it's going to be before interstate, so it's 1950s. It has great graphics if you can open up and show a little
I want to
bit.
get this.
Really?
Yep.
Let me get you a better one. That one's written all over there.
No, I don't. I want the map.
I know. I'll get you one somewhere else.
How soon?
We can go online and get one today for the same price.
Okay.
It doesn't have writing all
Okay,
over it.
look at that. That's kind of groovy.
Pensacola Beach.
Look at that
Oh, the
outfit.
Mackinac Bridge. This is where Misty wants to stay in the big fancy
Oh,
hotel.
guide to. That's kind of. Look at that. Now that's nice.
Oh yeah, with the old bus. Yes. nice and
1955
shiny.
tour.
Of Ottawa.
You don't think that's groovy with that?
Oh, I think it's cool.
Silver.
It's just, you know, the maps that people really want are like 1930s and earlier. Those are the ones that really sell.
It's not a
for
map.
money.
It's a guide.
Well, all that kind of stuff. But it's got a great bus on it, and then
Oh,
these
these
are
monkeys.
blotters with the monkeys, Lawson Wood monkeys, yeah. But I like this, so I'm going to ask about it here. It's going to show you where Delta flew in 1959 or whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Went to Paducah, Evansville.
Yep. Oh yeah, Terre Haute. All the little cities had
So it was
service back then,
the
'cause these
so
were
it was the
propeller
Mississippi.
planes.
It was the Mississippi in Bame. Oh no, it was the east of.
Right,
eastern
because it's
US,
Delta, and they started out in, I want to say New Orleans.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Mexico City,
Oh
Havana.
nope, originally Dallas to Atlanta.
Look, it went. They went down here too.
Yes.
Kind of cut
Yeah,
out.
neat. Well, it's a little more beaten up than I thought, so I
think
like
you're
it,
gonna
but I'm
say
going to
that.
pass on it. So I think we did it.
How
I
much
think
for the
we-
rooster?
The rooster is priceless. The rooster is far too expensive to purchase.
Okay. If you heard that, folks, George can't afford a rooster. So
I
when
think
we
we're
do
done.
the meetup, one of you who have a extra rooster, please bring one to George.
In an egg form, please.
Now this is it. Now I have to say I like this. The Cub Scouts on a dress.
It's sort of a goth kind of, I'm not sure, goth scout look. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
also a little,
this would confuse. Well,
it's a little gender bending.
oh yeah. Well, that's always fun. We love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Moxie. Okay, here's the Moxie thing.
Oh yeah.
So this is the one that.
Yeah, it's a reproduction. It's flimsy. It's lightweight.
Right.
That's the reason I
Right,
passed on
right.
it. It's cute,
Okay.
but it's not real. So I guess,
Don't get run over.
Well, I don't think he's moving anywhere with all these people here.
Okay, so I think what we're gonna do
could stand in front of this old truck or wherever
That?
you like. Yeah, old. Yeah, it's an early 70s Chevy Cheyenne.
You want to go look at that, or nah? Nah.
Didn't we look at that?
Probably. It's. I don't see anything exciting.
Yeah. No, I think we saw it. Well, folks, I think we've done it.
They can't hear you. It's too far away.
Okay.
So we're gonna go stand. We're gonna go back here in the action and do our little.
Sure, that sounds good. We'll sign off with you all, but this has been a lot of fun. I certainly spent plenty of money today and found some cool stuff. I mean, nothing earth-shatteringly amazing, but some really good deals and some pretty fair prices on some other stuff, and it's going to be fun. I'll have some fresh stock for any of you coming to Springfield, Ohio. That's where I'll be in a couple of weeks, so I am stocking up now. So if you come see me in Springfield, I'll have new stuff, and there's going to be some other YouTubers there. I'm not going to spoil the surprise. We're just going to let them show up, and anyone else who does, well, we'll be glad to see you.
So where are you? And if they're just tuned in, what can they do? They can go back and watch the whole thing, right?
Yes, that's right. You can watch this on the replay. We're here at Luke's Town and Country Flea Market on Labor Day Monday, and we have taken a grand tour and bought a lot of stuff, and are very happy about that. Please do subscribe, because these live things, I mean, we started this at 6:30 in the morning or somewhere thereabouts, and they can just pop up whenever we have a good signal and a moment, and just get it a bee under our bonnet to do it. So I'm sure there'll be some more scheduled live things eventually, but right now it's catch as catch can. So hit that bell to hit the subscribe button, and then click the bell to be notified.
And what do you got coming up?
I have the Springfield Antique Show.
Nope, before that, tomorrow.
Oh, I am on Nurse Flipper tomorrow. Yes, I will be. Tonight I've got my premiere on the regular channel. I've got to go home and finish that video. It's kind of a fun one. I stumbled across an estate sale unexpectedly, so you get to see that. I also am going to be on Nurse Flipper tomorrow, and I will have a premiere video on Wednesday, but I'm also going to be in the middle of the day special sale guest on a live sale show in the middle of a Wednesday, and I will let you use your imagination to figure out which channel that might be. Misty's. And so I will see all of you somewhere. Well, she's Thrifter, Junker, Vintage Hunter, but then I'm giving it all away.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so a bunch of stuff happening over the next few days. It's really fun to bring this all to you. Thank you for going with us, and put up my glasses so you can see I'm a human.
We have one question. When do you think you'll do a live auction? I'm assuming you mean live sale, live auction?
Tomorrow's going to be a live sale.
No, it's not.
I mean, Wednesday with Misty will be a live sale. I'll bring some items to sell there. At some point, if you're talking about an auction where we go to the auction and show it live, I am planning on doing that. We've scouted a couple of auctions, and we have an idea now of which ones we can actually broadcast from. So we'll try to do a live auction footage sometime, I don't know, maybe in the next few weeks. So again, hit that subscribe button and then click the bell to be notified, because we'll let you know. And other than that, thanks so much for coming along with us. I hope you have a great time. You can check out my website, theantiquenomad.com, for more information about everything from memberships to appraisals.
And tonight in the premiere.
Yes, the premiere on the regular channel is tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern, so we'll see you there.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, everybody.